Sports encyclopedia. USD Kim. Got trend in the cut.
Concussion.
Yeah. Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran. No fucking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to conclusion that it's proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source. Straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change what's happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lacking. Light them up, better stay in your lane.
There's only 3 Lakers that I would not look the other way if I saw them motherfuckers coming. That's Kareem, that's Worthy, and that's Coop. The rest of them damn Lakers, fuck them.
That's bullshit that Robert Parrish said.
Coop, you know I got your back like a backpack, boy. Fuck Robert Parrish. You know he ain't shit. It's all good. You know, fuck the Celtics, all of them.
We see you like shit, you fucking slap dicks. Issues get pressed so past it, don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown, killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers!
Chiefs Queendom, stand up. We're in the building. It is Talk That Talk Tuesday. So talk, and I will talk back. We got a loaded lineup today. Right out the gates, we got Dr. Jesse Morse. We're going to get right to him so he can get back to work, and then I'll intro the show the right way. So first, let's bring our main man, Far East Sider, Naptown legend, 317, LeBron Hairline having AR5, defending, and Caitlin Clark jocking. Danny Dimes no longer having. Big Smitty joins the show. What?
It was a great intro. It was beautiful until the end. Why would you remind me and the fans that Danny Dimes out for the year?
Because I'm JB Damas. I told y'all Danny Dimes will be back and be comeback player of the year. He got hurt, unfortunately. It happens.
So you were wrong, right?
But I also said y'all got the best NFL ready guy from a few years ago. So you're good. So I want to make sure I do 2 predictions. I'm like Jalen Hurts today. The first guy to have 2 turnovers in 1 play. I want to be that guy.
Anyway, we got a guy who can tell us more about the injury and how it went down, why it went down. And that's the amazing Dr. Jesse Moore. So without further ado, bring him in. What's going on, Doc? How you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
What is that? Man. What's that mat behind you, Doc? What is that?
Oh, some beautiful art right there.
Huh.
This is my office.
It's nice.
Hey, nice. Doc came in real serious today. Let me change my energy a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just trying to figure out if Tom Brady was available, if they would have called him.
No, we don't work
2 years. Tom's got to be 47. Tom's 2 years under me, so he's 47. He's class of 96. I'm 94, so he'd be 47.
I still think he'd be better about 40% of the quarterbacks in the league.
Oh, yeah. It tells you how bad an NFL quarterback. I posted last night, Doc. We got to call 44-year-old who has 11 kids, 11 grandkids, 11 great-grandkids to come back to the league because we don't have a sufficient enough quality guys sitting around. It's bad. I'll tell you, that's how bad we are in the NFL.
I read, you know how the stats are going to come out after this news got announced. I read a crazy stat. Philip Rivers' oldest kid is 1 month younger than the Colts starting center.
Oh, shit.
That's how old Philip is, man. Hey.
It's almost as bad as Jalen Hurts last night.
But he's also
took us to the playoffs before. Philip, man, we know what type of guy. He ain't been retired that long.
We're just trying
you're
happy.
Strong and
so in summation, you're happy. You're happy in summation.
Hell yeah.
Well, let's talk about why they needed to call him.
Yeah, please.
Unfortunately,
break it to Smitty, man. Unfortunately,
we saw the 4th Achilles tear in a quarterback over the past 3 years.
Golly.
Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins, Deshaun Watson, now Daniel Jones. Do you know how many quarterbacks in the NFL tore their Achilles from 1971 until 2020?
0.
5.
Damn.
One of them wasn't even on the court. It was doing some other activity.
Weed and Taco Bell. What do I know?
4 in 3 years? I mean, I understand, Rodgers. I understand Cousins. But, I mean, Watson has bilateral ACL tears. Maybe there's a compensation issue. Daniel Jones just came back from a left fibula fracture, and he tears his right Achilles.
Right.
Compensation, very possible. But then you look at, go to the NBA for a second. We say from the 1970s up until the 2020s, late 2019, late 2010s, the NBA averaged 1 Achilles tear per year.
Damn.
They had 8 last year.
8. NBA had how many? NBA had multiple.
The NBA had 8. Yeah.
No, the NBA had 8.
And the NFL?
Yeah. The NFL, I didn't calculate all of like the
I'm reading right here. It says 8.
The deep stringer, like the deep guys, but there's been at least 3 or 4 main guys.
So what are you attributing this to? Doc, we gotta have some answer, Doc. We just say it. Just say it. What is it? Because it wasn't turf this time.
And we've been asking you for a while, like, because this stuff's been going on for like some years, and we're like, it don't make sense. All these Achilles injuries.
It ain't the turf.
The guys are bigger, faster, stronger, but they were that in 2019 and 2020 and 20, right? So it's not like they dramatically got bigger. Yes, there is more international travel. Okay. Not so much for NBA, but definitely. Is there more of a physics and mechanics change in the foot where they're landing more on their hind foot than their midfoot or their forefoot? Yes, I think that's a fair statement. Definitely in the NBA. You see guys pushing off, and when they land with their heel down,
right,
as opposed to with their heel up. Now, if you think about energy transfer, if your heel is down, all of that energy is going to the heel, which means it's going to the Achilles. Right. Whereas it's going to the forefoot, it's not. They also increased the possessions in the NBA by about 10% over the past 20 years. And they also increased the number of shots, right? These guys are coming out younger and playing a lot longer careers. Not crazy, right? Jason Tatum was 27? They also had a couple of other injuries. They had calf injuries correlated with the same side. I posted something yesterday, and or 2 days ago. It went a little crazy. But people just want to conveniently kind of forget what happened in 2020 and 2021. And I don't think we can. We hear about all these things that it has caused ever since. But, I know people just want to sweep it under the rug and be done with it. But unfortunately, I don't think we have that luxury. So can I say 100% it correlates? No. But can I say it doesn't correlate? Can't say that either. We know that the virus itself caused some changes in the protein structures. It caused some inflammation in some of the way that the muscle bellies change. So is it possible? Unfortunately, yes. It is what it is. But, to say that it's not one of the contributing factors would be ignorant, in my opinion.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you this, doctor, because you're a doctor. You understand. My mom's retired now and sitting at the house and dealing with her own stuff. But she was like, you can't tell me. She calls me Bubba. You can't tell me when you were young coming out of practice that you didn't go back out and play. Now, I understand when you're professional, you do other things, but she says that before she retired that they were doing studies inside in the buildings, and she worked at Hoag Community Hospital, which is a huge one in Newport Beach. She was like, there were people doing studies on NBA and NFL athletes that said they sat around more than we've ever seen before after work, meaning they practice, they stretch, they did a dynamic warm-up of some sort, a stretch, they practice. You come straight home and get on a video game, or you come straight home and drink wine and sit around, versus what we used to do was continue to be active. Is there anything that you think is with that?
I mean, think about how much money these guys make.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
I've been saying that with Smitty for a while.
They've lost that drive, right? Especially when it's guaranteed. They also become so famous that they can't really leave the house per se. It's really hard for them to have a normal life.
Yeah.
You know, so what do? They kind of just, you know, do their own stuff inside. It's just unfortunate. It's multifactorial, but it's a problem. I mean, it's a problem. Whether, you know, the fact that the Colts went from the number 1 seed in the AFC a couple weeks ago to there's a chance they don't make the playoffs.
That was a strong chance. Yeah. Strong chance.
You know, and Riley Leonard, who came in and filled in admirably, they just announced he has a PCL sprain, which is the same thing that we saw with Jaden Daniels earlier today. We saw that with Puka Nacua last year. We saw that with Brock Bowers this year. This is what Drake London's dealing with. These are not easy to play on injuries. Mac Jones managed to kind of play on this a little bit. But, you know, and the other thing, I think that's the other reason why they're bringing in Rivers is because has the potential to be a great mentor for him. Because he's been mentoring a lot of the guys, including Drake May and Bo Nix and some of the other guys. So it makes sense. Whether or not he actually steps foot on the field, I don't know. But, you know, it's kind of unfortunate. You know, it's another, I'm making a list that'll probably be done by the end of the day of significant quarterback injuries this year. There have been many. You know, we've seen Brock Purdy not look normal. We've seen Joe Burrow miss a bunch of time. We've saw Lamar miss a bunch of time off and on. CJ Stroud has missed multiple games. You know, 9 has missed a couple games. So, like, we've had all these random multiple injuries that have really led to some crazy quarterback play. You know, you got Joe Flacco kind of bouncing around, and if he could get out of his contract, he probably would go back to Indy. It's unfortunate, you know? It's unfortunate.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, Doc. Smitty's fixing his camera. He's got a delay going on. Where are you at with Zach Ertz? Is he got to retire after that gruesome hit? Or I've seen those hits before like that. That used to be the old way in the old day. Now we saw what happened there. Obviously, an older guy who's contemplated retirement the last few years, who actually came out and came back in. Where are you at? Is that it for him?
That was, whether you want to call that legal or illegal or whatever it is, it was unfortunate. I thought initially he also fractured it, and there's a possibility he did just based on how he got hit. I think if his knee was planted, his foot was planted, he definitely would have fractured it. Yeah. But, you know, he was still midair, so he was technically defenseless, and that probably allowed him to maybe not fracture it, but he did tear his ACL. Rehabbing at 35 is not fun. And he just did this in 2022 for his other knee. We saw how challenging Taysom Hill was last year, and how he really has been pretty much irrelevant this year. A little bit of a different, you know, type of player, but similar age, basically the same injury. I don't know if Ertz is a Hall of Famer, but he's probably in the discussion. Or at least, you know, one of the really good players. I mean, Hall of Fame's a niche community, so maybe not quite, but he's had a hell of a career. It's just unfortunate how it probably is going to end.
Yeah, I'd walk away. Shit, I'd walk away. Let me ask you this: Texans, they're making a real run here. On their defense is legit. Chubb again. Is Chubb done?
Well, I think he broke his ribs,
so he's done.
I mean, they pulled him out with a rib injury and they didn't bring him back. So usually, if it's a rib bruise or a rib cartilage injury, usually they allow him to come back in the game. He did not come back in the game. They ruled him out.
No Chubb, no Mixon. They're done, both of them.
Both of them. I mean, maybe Chubb can come back in a couple weeks. It just depends on how bad the rib injury is. Woody Marks has been pretty good. We have not heard anything regarding Mixon, anything positive, so I don't have any reason to think he's coming back. You know, they did enough to win.
I know.
right? And they made Mahomes look off. I mean, I don't know who looked worse, Mahomes 2 nights ago or Jalen Hurts last night. I mean, they both
They're
look
both bad.
awful.
I've been saying it for a while, but no, I don't know shit.
You know, but I mean, you know, they're kind of. It'll be interesting to see how this AFC plays out now. There's a lot of moving parts here.
Let me ask you this:
with Indy free falling.
Yeah, it's bad. Moving around the league real quick. Last night you watched the game. The Chargers' big-time safety kind of went out, and it was kind of a subtle move how they pulled him out of the game. I don't know if you saw CeeDee Lamb the other day as well go out with a concussion. Are they trying to, like, I'm not saying they're hiding it, Doc, but the way that they're taking him out now and trying to, like, let the game just flow right over it. Like, there's no more, like, you see how they're pulling them off now? I've noticed a couple of times in a row now they're kind of walking guys off. I saw last night, he was like, you know, when you start to spit and swallow, you're starting to, that throw up is coming to kick in. And I know that's probably round one for the concussion side. Derwin James last night looked like that's what happened to him when they pulled him off subtly. And then CeeDee Lamb is in concussion protocol still, so he may miss again. I don't know.
I mean, and then I don't know if you caught the T. Higgins situation too. So CeeDee Lamb got rocked. He had that kind of classic fencing response that we saw with Tua a couple years ago. Stephen Jones commented yesterday that he sounds like he's actually progressing through the protocol, which is normal, but at the same time a little surprising. We'll see if he's going to be able to clear the protocol. We probably won't hear until tomorrow, well, really Thursday. But they also get the luxury of an extra couple days, so you know there's a better chance he clears it. T. Higgins, on the other hand, just came back from a concussion. The spotter. I saw this yesterday. It was reported multiple times. The spotter reviewed the first hit and said, hey, check him. Higgins reportedly passed that concussion protocol. Second time, Higgins pulled himself out and asked to be evaluated. And then reportedly cleared and went back into the game. Then either after the game or early yesterday morning, one of the two, started to feel symptoms again. And there's a chance now he's back in the protocol. There's no question about that. The Bengals are pretty much done. I don't think there's a realistic shot for them to come back. But even more so, now we've seen T. Higgins suffer concussions in weeks 12 and 14. And there is a possibility they shut him down for the year.
I mean, fuck. I mean, I don't even. I guess they can win the rest of the games and be in it, but I don't know.
That may be their discussion, their tricky part. Just to say, hey, like we're putting you on IR because we have to protect you from yourself. Because if not, there's like, well, can I come back for the next game? And it's tricky. We saw this with Chris Olave last year. We saw this with Tua multiple times. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I don't know. It's more of a, dare I call it, political decision than maybe more of a medical decision. But it'll be interesting to see. Another potential that I don't think it's going to be a big injury, but it's one just worth discussing is Davon Achane. He landed on the ball and sprained or bruised his ribs, probably rib cartilage, if I were to guess. They were up so much, which is kind of a funny statement, but they were up so much that they pulled him out of the game and he didn't need to return. But if he, we saw Omari and Hampton look pretty good last night. I expected some rust. He had some. But I don't think Trey Benson is going to return this year with his knee injury. I don't think his knee's going to be able to make it. They have to activate him by, I think, Wednesday or Thursday. And he hasn't been able to get a full practice in at all, really. So I just don't see him coming back.
What about DK Metcalf, Doc, for the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Yinzers back there? They said he stayed in Baltimore with some sort of medical ailment with his stomach. I don't know if it was stomach issues or was it a strain? Go ahead.
I was just, so it sounds like he was a gunner. I think he was a gunner towards the end of the game. And you know, with the special team stuff, those guys are flying, right? There's some high impact there. So maybe he took a shot to the ribs, or he took a shot to the abdomen, or something where he felt pain to the point where he's like, "Hey, I need to make sure we're okay." So my suspicion is they did a CT and an MRI, depending on what they were looking for. Maybe he has a rib injury. Maybe the rib hit the spleen. Maybe the rib hit or any of the organs like the kidneys. We've seen that a couple times. Maybe it was just bruised, significant trauma to the colon or to the liver, for that matter. So I don't know specifics, but they allowed him to return to Pittsburgh the following day, which tells me that it wasn't anything that was causing him to be unstable. Whether or not he's going to be able to play this week is a separate discussion, but nonetheless, it's impressive.
Doc, what about Green Bay? We're getting questions for you before you get out of here. Luca Ness, Lucas Ness, foot injury, D tackle, I guess.
I didn't see this one. I can look it up, but I didn't see it off the top of my head.
Apparently, it's been an ongoing ailment, so maybe I don't know.
I mean, foot injuries are traditionally, if they're true foot and not ankle and not toe, they're usually midfoot sprains, and they're frustrating injuries. We just saw Kyler Murray end his season with it. That's probably more of a political decision as well. But
Doc, the last two important ones I got to ask you. Justin Herbert last night handing the ball off with his right hand. Seems like that could be an ongoing issue there. I've seen it happen before. Aaron Rodgers has done it. I've seen Marino do it. I've seen Elway do it. It's happened before if it's a non-throwing hand. How important is that one going forward? And then the Jaden Daniels elbow reissue. How strong are you on him returning to that game and what they're doing in Washington with him?
So, for Herbert, I think he needs another. I mean, we got to remember, he suffered a fractured left fourth metacarpal a week and a day ago, 2 days ago at this point. He had surgery last Monday, and then he played last night. That's freaking incredible. So he's going to need another week or two before he's comfortable enough to be able to squeeze the ball, to rotate the hand, all these things. So, I wouldn't be surprised if this week he kind of does more of the same, and then the following week he kind of gets back to what he would normally do. And then Jaden Daniels, the tricky part about this is, yes, you want to get him reps, right? There's no question you want to get him reps. You want to get him, their season's over per se, but at least you can get some quality reps in here. But at the same time, you are potentially risking another re-injury. He just had a scare. You're risking another injury or a new injury, right? For him. I can justify it either way. I think, yes, you can get his reps, but at the same time, you have to make sure that the risk is not greater than the reward for a franchise quarterback, right? We're going to play devil's advocate because we can. What if he were to suffer a substantial true season-ending injury this upcoming week?
I don't know, man. That's going to be the problem. That's why I'm saying, I don't understand why you're even risking this right now.
I mean, I get it, right? I get it. But at the same time, when I know he wants to play, players want to play. We know that. There's no question about that. Some coaches may be coaching for their job. I get that too. But you have to think of the greater good for the franchise. Is Jaden Daniels winning a week 15, week 16 matchup worth the risk of him potentially suffering a new, potentially catastrophic injury that is going to impact not only the rest of this season, but 2026 and going forward?
No doubt. That's the question I have. That's the same thing.
He already dislocated his left elbow once and re-injured it in his first half back, right? And reportedly pulled him out because for precautionary reasons. There's no easy answer here, but I think you shut him down. I think you shut him down. I can't justify sending him back when this team has no shot of winning. No shot.
Yeah, Smitty.
That's tough. That's tough.
You back
Good?
on?
No?
You live? At least you live now, Smitty. He was delayed, Doc. So we've been trying to figure it out behind the scenes. We've had a lot of issue with StreamYard as of late. So I was driving yesterday. Shit was crazy. Today, Smitty, we got BPS. Doc, any other issues out there that are telling? I know.
I'll give you a couple. I don't think Drake London's going to be able to return this week. He hasn't practiced yet. They have a Thursday game. I just don't think they're going to be able to turn around. Mike Evans could return. Jalen McMillan, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the following week. He had those neck fractures. We saw Jaden Reed come back, look really good from his clavicle and Jones fracture. Marvin Harrison missed again, this time with a heel injury. Unclear if it's a fracture or a bruise or plantar fascia or whatever it is. But Michael Wilson, it looks like the second coming of Jerry Rice. Like, it's crazy.
He's legit.
I mean, whether or not he did anything in college, whether or not, I mean, the dude's balling out right now when he gets the ball. So, they are what they are. So obviously, shout out to Amon-Ra St. Brown, had a fantastic game. Looked like he never really got injured, which is impressive because, he didn't practice at all. And there was some rumblings. It was a pretty significant injury, but obviously he played through it. And then, Kyle Pitts is a little bit banged up, but I'm not overly worried heading into this week. They have a short week as well. But those are the main guys that I'm focused on right now. I think, we'll have to see who's going to be able to turn around. Omarion looked better. I think he'll continue to be better. Bucky's been better. Maybe Alvin Kamara can come back this week, either this week or next week. It's one of the two. And then, I think we got lucky with Keaton Mitchell for the Ravens. HN might miss this week. We'll see. I doubt it, but there's a possibility. And then besides that, most of the quarterbacks are banged up, but they're just going to try to power through. They're gonna basically keep Deshaun Watson on the active roster, but they're not going to let him start the rest of the year.
Gotcha. Well, Doc, we'll see how it goes. We got a few more weeks before the playoffs kick in, and it's going to be very interesting who gets shut down, who continues to play, and we'll see between Burrow, Higgins, and Jaden Daniels and that staff and that crew. So hopefully next week we'll know some more. Appreciate you, brother. Be safe.
Take care,
Thanks,
guys.
Doc.
All right, Doc. Dr. Jesse Morse, everybody. Everybody's favorite doctor out there. Smitty, you back, though?
I'm delayed again. Can y'all hear me, though? Like when I talk immediately?
Yeah, it's delayed. It's got to be a setting because it's not your internet.
Yeah, you keep saying setting, but you gotta understand, like, I don't change the setting. Like, I come on here, I go to StreamYard, I click on the thing, and that's it. It's not like I'm playing with any setting at all. And you only have limited options on the settings when you come into StreamYard. So there's not really much I can do on my end. It's just technology. So
it's always your technology.
No, it's not. The whole show yesterday was ruined. We couldn't even upload it. Barely took it down because you fucked the whole show up. You kept coming in and out while you was in the car. So it happens.
Took it down.
It's a joke. It's a joke, Jason. You be getting nervous. It's a joke, homie.
Oh no, I'm looking at Bailey in the back, like, you know how he goes crazy.
Bailey be in the back going crazy, don't he, homie?
I was like, me, I was like, we took it down.
About to cuss him out, homie.
Huh?
You about to cuss him out?
So, Smitty, you know what I got to do? I got to do the Asian shit that we used to watch in karate movies, but when I was young.
Yeah.
To match you.
I love that, homie. Let's do it.
Come on with it. Fucking Smitty. Don't get you. Like, I got to do that, homie, for the whole show? That's a hell of a gig, homie.
I mean, as long as
like,
I'm clear,
that's a hell of a job, homie.
If I'm clear, you can hear me well. I mean, technically, we're fine.
I hear you, but it's like, now this is really real shit. Like, this is a real I hear you.
You're right. This is a good one. This is valid.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. Like, seeing myself in delay is kind of creepy. Like, it's not me.
Yeah. Am I delayed? No, I'm good, right?
You good. But I remember in the past, you've had this issue on your end before.
Yeah.
You've complained about it. So I'm like, damn. So I just don't know. I mean, only thing I can think of, I just restarted my whole computer. That didn't work. I could try that one more time. And then if it doesn't work that time, I would just suggest maybe I go to my phone and see if that changes it up. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's so fucking bad. Like I'm like this, man. Like I'm waiting to catch that motherfucker.
They're gonna cut this though, bitch. They're funny though a little bit. Like
I was like, I gotta wait for that motherfucker, homie. Like the motherfuckers come, like you know that when the eyes get big, teach the DB to read the wide receiver eyes. I mean, I'm like, motherfucker get and like I'm getting it late.
Let me try one more thing. I'm gonna try to take my camera out and then use my laptop camera. It won't be as high quality, but I want to try that out first, and then I'm gonna come back. Give me.
Let's try everything.
Seconds.
Let's try everything.
Let's try everything right now. Yep. Ooh, I love this.
Live. We're a live show.
I love figuring shit.
Yeah. Damn near. It's the realest show, but it's also like the ghetto show. So wait, I'm delayed too. Audio? Oh, yesterday. Yeah, fuck. What a joke. Oh yeah, when it was a fucking other mics. Let me dive into the how fast is this? Oh, there's Smitty already coming in. Let's see.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
It's early. Let's see. It's early. I don't know yet. Let's test it out.
at least we got you live.
I kind of like this visual. It's then they're like more raw, more me.
Grainy.
Yeah, I like that. Like I'm from the grain. I'm from the hood. I'm from the mud.
Well, it actually cleared up a little. It's actually better than it was.
I actually like this though, because the lighting is more like a
Yellow.
It goes good with my skin, homie.
Asianish.
It look good with my skin. What y'all think, chat? That shit look good as hell.
Well, it actually cleared up, and it's actually way better
Than the camera?
Now I'm delayed.
No, you not. No, you not. Are you serious?
No?
Not on our end.
Well, let's go then.
That would have been hilarious, homie.
Now let's start the show.
Let's start the show now. Okay, so take me out, do the intro, and then like the quarter, and then bring me back in.
I'm scared though. Your shit's fucked up. Wave.
Hold on, where am I at?
Huh?
I can't see myself now. Oh, there I go. Now there I go. I'm good. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 3, 5, 5, 3, 1. Look right, look left, look right. Okay, I think I'm good, homie.
Fuck.
What?
Maybe one day, man, when we grow and like become a real like legit system, we'll have good shit. But we'll see. But until then, guys, appreciate you guys. Pound the like.
Yeah.
Let's dive into it, Smitty.
Let's do it.
The quarterback play in the NFL is so atrocious that the Colts have had to call Phillip Rivers at 44 years old. He turned 44 yesterday, Smitty. Yesterday.
Yeah.
He worked out last night.
Yeah.
Under the lights.
He did.
And the broad was sitting there with the headphones on. And she was like, I want to know every single drop that she's making. And I want to know what you're telling him right now in the headsets. Like she knows. So hopefully we'll get to hear what she had to say. But until then, Smitty, this motherfucker has 11 kids, 11 grandkids, 11 great-grandkids, and he's out of the game since 2020. Last night's quarterback play was nothing more than miserable, Smitty. And I got to be honest, to watch both of those guys turn the ball over 8 times and couldn't make a layup if their life depended on it was bad football. It was hard to watch. What has happened to the game I love so much, Smitty? 11 college football teams opted out of playing in bowl games. Multiple players opted out of playing in playoff games, as I said it 3 years ago. But what do I know when everybody said, no way, they opt out of a bowl game, out of a playoff game? As I said they would, guess what they did? Oklahoma had their first kid enter the portal yesterday, refused to play against Alabama in a fucking playoff game. This is a joke at this point, and there is no fixing it. Arizona State's quarterback, Smitty Levitt, didn't even show up for the team banquet. Cowardly ghosted the team and Coach Dillingham and has entered the portal after all Kenny did for him. NIL, Smitty. NIL stands for nobody is loyal.
Ooh.
That is what it should stand for going forward. If I'm the commissioner, NIL means nobody is loyal. What a joke the NCAA is, and how they need to be held accountable, Smitty, for being the most greedy entity in the history of sport. They shutted us. They held us down. They never allowed us to work and get a regular 9 to 5 and then still play football. We couldn't earn any money. They took our money. We had to live on financial aid, which was pennies on the dollar. And then we had to work and be at the facility 16 hours a day. Couldn't get a job. And they took our goddamn Pell Grant. If you make too much money back home. Now, they flipped it. Now they've flipped the whole thing and they made it even worse. How about we find a happy medium that you learn it off of name, image, and likeness and get a commercial like Chambliss has now with AT&T? That's what NIL's supposed to be. Wasn't about a collective getting money and paying players just to pay players. Some players are better than others. That's what they get money for. That's just how it goes, Smitty. We have a bunch more kids, Smitty, with full beards and mustaches than I've ever seen in my motherfucking life. It's because they're grown-ass men out here living their professional lives in a kid's space. 8-year seniors, and they're fighting for a 9th year, Smitty. We had a grown-ass man damn near fight a coach after they won a game and wouldn't shut the fuck up and sit down somewhere. What a mockery this shit is. I'm looking at that guy like, is he a coach suited up? But nah, he's just a 9th year fucking senior at Montana State who's talking shit back to the coach after they won a playoff game. Who would want to coach in this era? Not me. Not a lot of guys I know. Trust me when I say it. But what do I know, Smitty? Dr. Jesse Morse just joined us. Steve Kim will join us here in about 30 minutes. And it's Smitty and I for the rest of the show. Let's get right into it, Smitty. Quote of the day brought to you by...
We can't say shit on this show. It's a shame, homie.
Yeah, man. They're trying to hold me down. Me only. Quote of the day, Smitty. People who want to see you win will help you win. Remember that.
Come on now.
Stop with the bullshit. Stop with the bullshit. I want to see you win, homie. I want to see you win. You know what? Nah. Yeah. No. People that want to see you win will help you win. They will do it. They'll help you win.
They'll connect the dots. They'll give you the brand manager over at this brand you've been trying to get at Old Spice. So they'll connect you to the they'll give you the actual plug if they want to do it.
Matt wants Jim Moore a number. I gave him Jim Moore a number. Bailey wanted to produce 17 shows. I gave him 17 people. Should go produce 17 shows.
But if you want to ask for help, though, we don't get it.
And then I've been asking for help for just give a but anyway,
you know what I'm saying? We need one direct connection.
At some point, when do I just stop being helpful?
You should, homie.
But see, that's God. God told me to be helpful.
You right. Sometimes it's hard to always act as God. You know what I'm saying? Or act in His vision.
Yeah, walk by faith.
But you can't let the world take you away from who you are, regardless of what they do. But it's hard sometimes, homie. Sometimes you want to prove a motherfucker wrong.
Motherfucker says Signal's amazing. The shit's average.
Now my shit look, this shit, the Signal's all-time Signal.
Hey, if you're happy, homie, I love it.
I love my Signal, homie.
Contrary to belief, Smitty, brought to you by Whoop-de Whoop. If you don't think, then you shouldn't talk. Contrary to belief.
Because thinking is a prerequisite to talking.
Homie.
Why y'all just talking?
I'm telling you right now, I don't understand it.
Homie.
Motherfuckers just say shit now.
Homie.
If you don't think, don't fucking talk, homie. Real shit. Yeah. Contrary to belief. Brought to you by Bubba.
Your CTB's been dope.
Let's bring it to poll question, Smitty. Right out the gate. This is a fast answer for you.
Okay.
This should be a first 5-seconder. If I don't say fast, then you should take your time. So now you get it.
Okay.
Poll question, Smitty. Do the Eagles need to draft a quarterback? Go.
No.
Fuck. Too fast.
What?
Supposed to think come on now. That's not that fast of an answer. You shouldn't have that fast of an answer.
I think they're you went on the show yesterday. I was talking to Big King. We as
disappointed in his effort, but go ahead.
we as a society and we as sports personalities, we have to do a better job of overreacting too much. Like we overreact to everything, right? Like, and I get it, we have a daily show, and we have to react off what we just saw yesterday. Jalen Hurts was horrible yesterday. 4 picks, a fumble. It has not been a great year, but yesterday specifically was horrible.
So hold on. This is real?
I'm not an actual like statistician. I'm not an analytical guy, so I can't verify it. But is it
a real Bleacher Report?
It's a legit graphic from Bleacher Report, and they said for all the audio listeners that Jalen Hurts QBR against the Chargers last night was 31.3, and then they said if you spike the ball on every single play, your QBR will be 39.6. So that's how bad they play, and that's the stat of the day brought to you by. We can't say it.
Smitty.
So yeah, he had horrific 4 picks, a fumble, and they still could have won the game. That shows you how talented that Eagles team is. So don't get me wrong, this guy, man, he's not having a great season. I think he's a middle of the road quarterback anyway, but I just think he does have that it factor. We've seen it in the big moments. We've seen it in the playoff. We've seen it in the Super Bowl multiple times. The one they lost, he balled out. The one they won, he played very well. He makes plays when it matters the most. So like, I don't judge Jalen Hurts on the regular season. I judge him on the playoffs and what he does there. And he just won a Super Bowl, y'all, last year, and then went to another one, I think, the year before that. So I can't, with clear conscience, say drive another quarterback. Not right now. It just don't make sense. So that's where I'm at.
I would argue they do draft one, though. I'm not saying they're going to draft one directly in replacement to right now, but I think they have to start as an organization, think about the future, and it's coming fast. You know, the future comes fast in this league. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised they draft a quarterback. I mean, let's be honest. They've addressed every issue possible over the years. They have a great roster top to bottom. I would think they're going to get a replacement for Lane Johnson, because without Lane Johnson, they're like 12 games under 500. So when he doesn't start or play, Smitty, they're below 500, tremendously below.
Man.
Now, that's number one. Number two, I don't know if it's you. Saquon got an explosive play last night, but other than that one play he broke on, like he looks older in just 1 year. It's funny how the running back looks, but that's why running backs get drafted where they do, and that's why they don't get paid. You can literally age overnight. And I'm just telling you, it's funny how that shit works, but it's true. I wouldn't be shocked if they addressed the running back room. I wouldn't be shocked if they addressed the tackle spot, and I wouldn't be shocked if they drafted a quarterback. Not to replace Jalen Hurts right now, but I think somebody that's going to be a future guy, like an Aaron Rodgers to a Brett Favre. I wouldn't be shocked if you see.
Are you thinking they're going to draft them like early, like first, second round? Or are you just saying somewhere? Oh, okay. So you're saying like early,
I think early. I think they're going to try to get a good quarterback, not just a fucking fifth rounder. Like I think they're going to try to get a good quarterback. So that's just my opinion. That's my opinion. I don't know, but I'm just saying I don't think you can really be super sold on this guy's performance, and it seems like he's getting worse.
Let me ask you this, man. From your evaluation as a quarterback, what is his biggest issue right now? Is he just not is he not seeing it fast enough? Is it accuracy? What are you seeing?
I don't know, man. I'm looking at him, and I was talking to Alan last night about it, and I said it last year because Sean Salisbury and I brought this up. Have you ever seen Jalen Hurts after the play come off and get on the iPad?
Nah, usually he has a real monotone look. He'll sit down by himself and just kind of look.
But no one ever talks about it. I talked about it a year ago, and nobody ever said anything. Me and Alan were talking about it again. Not one time last night did he get on the film.
Interesting.
Not one time did he go
on camera. Let's be fair, on camera.
Yeah, but I mean, even if he's not on camera, usually you'll see the quarterback and the coach sitting there.
Yeah,
I see it all. I got 8 games on every Sunday. I got 8 games on at once, and I'm seeing all of them.
Yeah, all of them do it. Lamar do it. Dak, they all be like.
I don't see him ever on it. I don't know why. I don't know what that is. I don't understand. I don't get it. But maybe I don't need to get it. Maybe they do something different there. I don't know. All I'm saying is, I don't know. It seems to me, and Alan and I were joking last night. It seems to me that the motherfucker's back there just throwing that motherfucker around. Like, I don't see a rhyme or reason. Like, I'm being real, homie. I'm watching this kid last night. The motherfucker just back there, homie, like, fuck it. Like, I'm being real.
So you saying like Jalen, he ain't making no reads. He don't know what's going on, what defense they in, what coverage they in. He just out there just throwing it around like we backyard football. Come on,
Like,
don't do him like that, JB.
I'm not doing it like that, but I'm just looking at it like I don't see a rhyme or reason. I don't see a progression. I don't see any pre-snap, post-snap progression. I don't see no checks at the line of scrimmage. I don't see nothing. It seems like the play design is called. He runs it. Because that's why you see so much QB run game. That's why you see so much hesitation in the backfield as let the back lead up. They run QB power. They run QB. Everything to me seems designed. And of course it's designed, but I'm talking about just straight go do what I say to do. There is no, we don't give you any autonomy other than do what the fuck we call. And maybe that's because he's had, in fairness, 5 fucking OCs.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to sit there and bash the kid because he's the one guy that has to fucking win every year with a new coordinator.
Yep.
That's not fair either. I know we don't live in a fair world when you're making $50 million a year, so fuck the fairness. But at the same time, fairness goes to the quality or level playing field in the league, though.
Yeah.
So you still can't be one of 32 entities that has a quarterback, and then these other quarterbacks live by a whole nother rule, but you don't. I got to live with 5 coordinators. I got to live with 5 QB coaches. Every year I got a new guy because of the success of the Eagles organization.
Right.
Man, listen.
And to your point, the way they're looking on offense this year, they're probably going to have another one next year.
Oh, yeah. And
being real. You know what I mean? Like,
it's bad, homie. I'm watching offense last night as a former play caller and installer of offense for my whole life. I don't get an NFL offense's rhyme or reason, and that's not a normal thing. Like, I'm looking at it like, okay, what's this concept? I've never seen wideouts in the same area as much as I've seen the Eagles. Is that because the ball's being held so long that guys are now in other guys' areas? I don't know. Is it because the design is being created because we're pulling the reins back on the current OC and now there's other people involved in the offense because of all the outside noise? Maybe the offensive coordinator is getting some ranks pulled and now Sirianni's involved and other guys. A lot of shit can go on behind the scenes. All I know is I didn't see shit from pre-snap to post-snap that makes sense to me. I don't see any progression reads. I don't see any levels concepts. I don't see no basic concepts. Everything I see is quick, get it out right now, whether it's off of a ride and glide play pass or some sort of get out naked. The run game is not there, Smitty. So when the run game's not there, you're asking this kid to throw the ball 40 times a game as he did last night. And what you're going to see is, to my point, oh, coach, he's only thrown 2 picks all year. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
That's a fucking misnomer, homie. Because if this kid throws the ball 40 times a game, you're going to see 4 picks a game. Period. That's what it is. Because the kid can't understand what the fuck he's seeing. I'm just telling you right now, watching this kid. So there's a reason why they don't throw it 40 times, and you saw it last night. If you can't run the football, Smitty, you're going to have a fucking, I'm just telling you, you're going to say, all right, well, my front four can stop your run and Saquon Barkley. Go ahead, Jalen Hurts. Let's make you a passer. And I'm just telling you, dog, that's not his strong suit.
And then put a spy on him to where he can't run either. Now what you going to do? I mean, you making some good points, JB, man. I guess we're going to see, how the rest of the season goes. But I know one thing that might have played a factor in their loss. I don't know. But I don't know if you saw it, JB, but the Eagles installed a positivity rabbit into their locker room to emphasize positivity and good vibes week. The offensive line stressed that they are not sad. They just wanted a good vibes bunny. The Eagles are obviously 0-1 since adding that rabbit to the locker room. And I just want to hear your thoughts here, man. I just the positivity rabbit to help the Eagles win did not succeed here. So
whatever. You're funny. So what else is on the docket?
What happened, homie?
You guys are funny. But anyway,
homie. This is the real deal thing.
Give me real news.
This is the real deal thing, homie.
Huh?
This is a real thing.
I refuse to believe it.
It's a real thing, homie. I'm just want to let you. I mean, we can move on, but I can't move on without you knowing that this is a real thing that happened.
You guys are funny, man. You got me.
Homie, look at the locker room. It's the Eagles locker room. It's called a positivity bunny.
Smitty, I send you guys stuff every day. You guys should turn around and say I'm old white and it's AI. Like, come on, I know it's AI.
This is a Bleacher Report. The same place we got that stat from a few minutes ago about QBR. This is their actual locker room.
There's no way grown men do that.
I'm
no
telling you
way,
right
no,
now,
no,
homie,
no, there's no way that Sirianni,
locker room.
no way Sirianni with the guy, the Mad Max guy or the mobster sitting around him or whatever his name, Big Bomb or Dom. There's no way that they did that on that organization.
Chat, am I lying? Chat, am I lying? Come on, I'm telling you right now, homie. But listen, hey, do what you gotta do. I know
this is
the
Big
Ravens.
Bunny, the guy that's singing the national anthem or whatever. Big Bunny or whatever.
It's called Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. This is him.
No, this is the positivity rabbit. It's not even a bunny. It's a rabbit. It's a difference.
This is Bad Bunny, the Hamas or whatever, the guy that don't speak no English that's going to do the national
positivity rabbit, homie. Everybody does what they do. The Dolphins and the Ravens, they removed games from their locker room, and it worked for a while for both teams. Here with the Eagles, they're like, you know what? We're going to keep the games. We're going to add to the games. We're going to add a positivity rabbit to change the moods of our players and our.
Smitty, we're a real show. We're a real show. When are you going to tell me you're fucking with me?
I'm never going to tell you that I'm fucking with you because this is a real thing.
We can't go forward.
You're starting to piss me off a little bit because I keep repeating myself.
What we're not going to do is we're not going to go forward though with this fake segment to move into a commercial break because I can't do that.
I'm telling you right now, we're not going to go to commercial break unless you lock in and react to something that actually happened. This is a full topic that Bailey, our producer, has put in, took the time to type it out perfectly. He verified it and checked it, and you're not getting any energy. JB is not credible, guys. Stop listening to garbage. 12 Honcho said this.
12 Honcho. Everybody listen to 12 Honcho. Fucking absolute nobody. How's my EBT card working out, bitch? Shut your motherfucking ass up. Let me ask you something.
Just curious, why did you go to EBT card immediately when you saw the young brother? I'm just curious.
Because he's a bitch.
Okay.
And I just gave a bitch EBT yesterday, so.
Okay. Correlation.
Yeah, ask her. Somebody said I dropped a video, and somebody said, "Are those AEs?"
What video?
Yeah, dropped a new merch video. Shout out, Paris.
Oh, I didn't see it. I was on date night last night. I didn't see it.
What?
I had date night last night. Why you rolling your eyes for, homie?
Date night with who?
My wife.
Oh yeah, I forget.
That was a weird ass.
I hear date, homie, and it's like,
yeah, when you're married, you still go on dates, homie.
Bailey, can you show the video without the music? I guess the music's probably gonna hit us, but
homie got mad. I want to date with my wife.
It's fire though. I got 3 broads. I got a little Italian broad, a sister, and a white girl. That I got to model the merch.
Okay.
And then it's been happening for a while. It took a while because Paris had to like cut it all up.
So you got them to model. Okay.
Yeah.
You know these. Oh, okay.
You know one of them. Yeah.
Which one? I know. I don't know that one. She ain't never been there. I don't know that one. I don't think I know that one.
Ruben pointed out like that's really my cutting board, though.
No, that's your real kitchen. That's the real cutting board. That's the real kitchen. But I just never seen these particular women at your home.
Well, there's a lot you don't know and see. Like there's a lot of broads that you don't know.
It's interesting though. Like I'm glad we're on this topic. It's funny how like you only bring that type of material over when you're like alone. But when you have like your homies over,
I gotta be real, homie. We gotta have a discussion about that particular topic because I keep getting this topic brought up. It's funny that Spree brings it up. You bring it up. All the married homies bring this particular topic up. I'm confused. I want to make sure I'm clear here. I want to be clear here. why is like the particular topic always brought up to me that I don't have homies that are married broads to kick it with?
Whoa. Let's make sure make it clear. We're not saying they're there to hang with us. We're just saying from a guy who's a bachelor who always brags about all the women that he has. It's just intriguing when we.
What are they to hang with them?
Person.
So you just want to see me put myself in harm's way by bringing multiple AEs that I fuck with to be together in the same place to get me caught up. That's see, in summation, that's what it happened. That's the total in totality. That's the ultimate ending.
But if you're a real player, real PIMP,
so you keep saying that.
Caught up. What do you mean?
I don't get why y'all worried about my AEs. Like y'all say, don't bag check. Why y'all worried about my AEs when I don't want to bring them all together? That's stress.
The question I have at hand is like, what's the feel like? Why so much control and when it comes to over this group of women? Like if they're just AE, like if it was your main chick, I get it. These are just AEs.
I get it, but AEs are like individual pieces. Like I don't like they're not pieces. I don't even like that as a piece of meat. But I'm saying individually, they're mine, right? I don't need them to know about each other like that.
So you think that your AEs don't know that you got other AEs? Homie, come on. They're not stupid.
No, I'm not saying that.
They know you got other hoes.
I'm not saying that.
Okay, what's the issue?
You and I know there's a reason I don't kiss and tell. I've never been a kiss and teller. Okay. Because at the end of the day, when you slap me in the face with it, it's one thing. Yeah. When I don't know, it's another. Come on now. So we're gonna chill. Me, you, Spring. You're lighting cigars the wrong way. We're chilling right here. I'm supposed to have these three men lined up at the bar together, looking at each other like, who is you? Who is you? Who is you? And I'm sitting there like this. I'm sitting there like this. I'm supposed to be like nothing wrong. Like, homie, hold up. Bitches got intuition like a motherfucker. Spidey sense.
Yes, women do. Women have intuition for sure.
Yeah. So, homie, you telling me? Like, David,
these could be like,
they could be like, they smell each other. Like, them motherfucker. They like, yeah, that's that motherfucker dick.
The problem right now is, and I'm seeing the problem with your game, you treat your side pieces like they're the main.
Why you worried about
so now you can't marry around each other because your game, you over here telling them what they all the sweet nothings in one ear, making them feel like that they're gonna be your wife one day. So that's why you can't bring them around each other, because then they gonna talk and they gonna fuck your game up. But your game should have been so player, so you can tell them straight up, like, hey baby, I'm gonna be real with you. I got other women that I entertain. I'm not nothing serious at all.
I've shown you those. I've shown texts of that.
Boom, boom, boom.
I've literally shown people that, like those texts. I've shown them on the show. Like, if you got kids, I can't fuck with you long term, but I fuck. Like, I've literally shown those on national television. So, like, I've done that. The problem is this. I don't know why you're so worried about what I do in my house with my broads, and why y'all married men want so many broads around when I'm here. I don't understand. I don't get the game. I don't get that game part. That's what I don't get. See, if it was me, Smitty, and I'm actually married, I'm coming in, I don't want no bitch around me. I don't even want to look at them.
See, time out. You've never been married before, then.
I know. No shit. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
loyal. I'm loyal. I'm not NIL.
No, it has nothing to do with loyalty. That comment was somebody who's never been married before.
Yeah, I'm not NIL.
Married people, it's okay to look at somebody. Like, I'm still a man, homie. My girl want me around other women sometimes. What are you talking about? That's normal shit. Yeah, a wife don't want no dude who fucking don't like look at other women. What are you talking about, homie?
John Draper. You know John Draper? No, that guy in the chat. What do you think he was gonna say? I'm not a straight shooter. Have you ever seen anyone randomly say, "Fuck JB, that motherfucker's a bitch," or "She's shady," or "He's a liar"?
I haven't heard that yet.
Like, no, I'm saying, like, you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about a random guy that you meet. That's telling, homie. People don't realize how telling that is. People don't really know how telling that is. See, when random folks you see in the street, man, I don't fuck with that motherfucker, man. Just be careful. You know how to a motherfucker don't really want to tell you, but just be careful, Smitty. He might be trying to like. You don't hear that about me.
You don't.
You won't.
I mean, I don't know yet. Time will tell, but to this point, I have not heard that.
See, that's BPS. See, you wait for a bad thing to happen. You actually want it to happen.
I don't want it to happen, home, but I was just taught never to trust anything or anybody 100%.
2 people you trust.
Me and the other one ain't you. See, the thing about it is, JB, you are human, which means you're flawed, which means I'm flawed too. You shouldn't trust me 100%. We shouldn't trust Bailey 100%. Shouldn't trust nobody. It's not a shot towards anybody. It's not saying that any of us are bad people. It's that we can make human error. It's possible for you to get in your feelings one day and do some fuck shit. It's possible for me to get my feelings one day and do something fucked up. It's possible. Is it likely? No, but it's possible. I'm sure if you really sat back and look over your life, there's probably a couple things you've done where you was like, I probably was tripping a little bit because I was pissed off. I'm sure we've all been in that before. So actually,
I don't.
Okay. So every decision you've ever made has been logical. You thought it through. It was not based off any emotion, any anger, anything. All right, cool.
Like, yeah, normally that's who I am. Because I don't apologize. I'm just who I am.
I can't apologize.
Smitty, there's a lot going on.
People in the chat too, and be real with you, are gay. And like that's okay if they are
gay.
Gay.
What?
There's some gay people in the chat, and that's okay.
Hold on. Where'd you get that from? Cool. Where'd you get that from?
Somebody, I didn't want to repeat it. I had to like block them real quick. It was a temporary block because he's a member. I didn't make it a full-time block, but somebody said something about, I don't even want to say it. It was like that. It was that like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was some weird shit. So for all the weirdos in the chat, take it
2 years. Let's just say 6 months ago, not even 2 years ago. Let's just go back 6 months. You never would have ever said that.
Different circumstances. And
I'm getting you to go this way.
No, I'm not using it in a derogatory manner, though. I'm not saying like I'm not disengaged. If you're actually gay, cool, whatever. But I'm saying there's people in the chat who say they're not gay though, but then say weird ass comments and shit like that. So it's like, well, homie, you gay then? Own it. That's who you are. Be that. That's what I'm saying.
So
don't disrespect me and JB, homie, because if we was outside in the streets, you would never say the shit that I saw.
Didn't see it. I didn't see it. Let me ask you this: have you watched the Diddy documentary?
I watched the first episode last night. Actually, please do not tell me too much because I got to finish watching today.
I haven't watched it.
I got tired, so I
have before we take a break, I have a fundamental take on this. I don't give a fuck. Am I bad? Am I wrong for not watching it or caring to watch it?
No.
Like I don't give a fuck. I think the guy's a scum of the earth. I think he's a shitbird. I think he's a fucking piece of shit. It doesn't matter if I watch it. It's not going to change my mindset either way. Everyone wants to just, I guess I got boys that are watching and hitting me up like, JB, homie, how 50 got this footage is wild shit. Like there's some people on the inside and shit that paid off this motherfucker. So my homeboy who works at WB, who just got bought out by the Inn, let me ask you this.
The Inn.
It's
not official yet, too, by the way.
I know,
somebody else just came in and offered. Yeah.
So Trump's crazy. Everything. I mean, Chinese and Japan about to scrap, and then we got Israel. We got to get bombed by China, and we're in the middle of Russia. Like it's like wild shit right now. We don't know what's gonna happen if we're here after this new year. But let me ask you,
your president, but continue.
Well, he's prevented wars that you guys started. But anyway, let me ask you.
And now he's starting some new ones, but go ahead.
Yeah, money. See, I'm good with that.
Yeah, you cool with that.
I'm not good with that. I'm just fucking with you. So I'm just trying to figure this out, homie. So he told me, though, that he got the footage, homie, because some motherfuckers, Diddy said, just film me, motherfucker. I ain't paying you shit. Makes sense like a motherfucker, huh?
Okay, motherfucker.
Like they got Roy. They got the homie.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about. Hey, Roy, film me in the motherfucking in the studio lounge and fucking
homie. How do you feel? I
blow the fuck up. I blow it up.
Yeah.
And then, boom.
Yeah.
Where's the money?
Damn, homie.
DeGore, shut the fuck up. You motherfuckers reaching. I got DMs about it. Like, you fucking idiots. Like, I'm saying that word live, loud on the show. You fucking morons. The fucking internet was bad. You don't know what I'm saying. I don't even know. We looked at it. Shut the fuck up. You fucking ignorant. Let me dive into this. Steve, I forgot to give Bailey, I forgot to send a clip to Steve. I mean, the link Shit. Let's take a quick break, Smitty, so that I can get this to Steve. And give me a coffee real quick.
All right, sounds good. Quick break. I'm gonna give me granola bars, some water, and we'll see you in about 4 minutes.
Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
Speaking of legs up, did you see the Michigan State star defensive end and the post that he was doing with his legs up?
I'm just sitting back, enjoying my night. You feel me? Blowing down this good gas.
Keep looking, man.
And I come across some bullshit on my page.
What the fuck is happening right here? Oh my fucking God. This isn't real. This isn't real. You motherfuckers are setting me up. This isn't real. This isn't real. I can't believe this is real. There's no way this is real. Pat Fitzgerald isn't going to go for this. Get the fuck out of here. Now they're. You remember the scene in Longest Yards? Give me a D, give me an I, give me a C, give me a That's what this is. Right there. There's the K. Give me a D. Give me an I.
Matt, can I tell you? Matt, can I tell you the truth? Can I give you the truth? Can I tell you the truth?
Sure.
It's 1,000% real.
It's not real. Shut up.
We verified it, bro.
Real?
It's real, man.
This is a recruitable defensive end prospect?
Yes.
What's his fucking name? Chandelier?
So it was last year's recruiting class under Jonathan Smith.
Well, that's not surprising. They were fucking terrible.
Hey, Pat Fitzgerald gonna bully this motherfucker.
Pat Fitzgerald will get fired over this motherfucker.
Pat gonna bully this motherfucker.
Damn, Pat, if this guy's on your team, you need to get rid of him ASAP.
Hey, man, Pat gonna throw his ass in the trash can. He gonna bully this little motherfucker.
You think we were bullying people at Northwestern? No,
look at that right there. Look at that one, though. That's the most telling one to me. That's the most telling one to me.
That's the one that says, hey, Michigan, come over here, big boy. Fuck
the one that fucks me up, Matt, is the K. That when he talks,
give me a D.
Fucking me up.
Give me an I. Give me a C.
Actually, that one, quiet as kept. If you look at that last one,
this was fucking me up though. Right here, look, he's like pointing.
That one right there, though, Matt. Real shit. Look at his ass is arched up.
And the guy in the back is looking at it. That's even weirder.
Thank you. So, that's the part. That's almost worse.
At him. That's fucking even weirder. Number 9, you're weirder than 99. 99 at least is telling us who he is. Number 9's like, maybe shit. I might come to Michigan.
Hey, Matt, I'm out of breath and I'm exhausted and I'm sore now because I demonstrated this earlier, so I can't probably do it again. But having said that,
that's David Stone, by the way,
hey,
Matt. You know
Matt,
David
be
Stone.
honest, Matt. We come in the recruiting room and we come in the recruiting office, and I'm sitting. Matt, sit down. I want you to see this guy. We're fucking taking him, though, Matt. Matt, we're taking this motherfucker. Look at this fucking. Hey, Matt. This motherfucker.
Look at his hip flexibility.
Hey, Matt, you're in the mess. You're in the mess with the queue. We just went through it, and I give you fucking pool read. I crash, and then I just fucking turn around. I make the play on the queue, too. Shit.
Hey, homie, JB.
He's a fucking player we've never seen, Matt. He's a player we've never seen. A motherfucker fucking.
JB, fuck the spin, JB. That motherfucker just jumps into a split, homie, and grab both. JB, motherfucker just look. He just grabbed both.
Hey, we ain't ever seen a cat like him, though.
Anomaly. He's an anomaly, homie.
Oh, homie, look at that.
The world's over.
Hey, look at the guy right there. His head is where his nuts are, man.
Yeah, hey, that's actually the worst one. That's the worst one.
That's the worst one. That's the worst one. That's the worst one, homie. That's the worst one, homie. Oh, fuck.
Right now, but I am fucking. Show's over. I gotta
go. Homie, this is the worst one, homie. Real shit. Hey, because that's, I feel him, though.
Stop. See? Hey, that's the JV pose when the AE come over, Matt.
Yeah, I actually fuck with it. I can fuck with it for the AEs.
Kevin the Trucker, do a side by side of JB doing this pose with this picture.
off center.
What's going on, y'all, man? We back. Hit that like button, subscribe, become a member today. We still got a lot more. The Coach JV Show, Big Smitty left for you. Steve Kim is around the corner. So stay tuned, homie.
Your shit better now.
It's been like this the whole time.
Not the whole time. For the first hour, it was delayed.
Nah, my shit been great. Like the signal wasn't the issue. I don't know why Bailey kept saying that, but signal been superior. Like this.
So what have you done different?
Pray.
So
the
you
signal has been great.
So you prayed.
Yeah, and I believe.
So this ain't the normal computer camera?
No, this is my laptop camera, yes. So you're saying my laptop camera is better than the Logitech?
No, it's not the camera. There's no way the camera is the reason, like, that the connection is better, right?
Well, the connection's been great. I've had connection issues in a long time. It's been
you've been on the road. You've been on the road. There was actually people that hit me up saying that you need hotel BPS internet Wi-Fi at your house because the internet was better on the road.
Well, I was in big time hotels, so I had like 5-star quality Wi-Fi. But even prior to that point, it's been a while since I've been at home, and then we've had big issues. You got to understand. I did the whole show yesterday by myself.
So maybe the Logitech is the problem, but I don't know why that would be the problem. Respectfully, because the Logitech isn't connected just to the internet. It has to go through the computer.
I'm gonna tell you right now, though, FA's a bad boy when it comes to like computer technology. He had he has an engineering degree.
No shit.
While he's a football player, he's a bad boy.
No shit.
Computer science major. While playing football.
No shit.
And then he went and got his master's afterwards in business administration.
I mean, they come out the womb basically down there knowing how to hack you. So
Who's
yeah.
What are you talking about?
You know what FA is. So
no, all I know is that Nigerians, they preach education and their parents push education because of everything that they had to go through to get over here and build a life. He has very successful parents. Somebody who was a nurse, dad's a doctor. His dad builds like schools and libraries back home in Nigeria, and he's 86 years old. Travels by himself, does real deal shit.
You keep saying like pushing his age like tough. Like this is multiple shows you've said his name. Like
his dad's almost 90 years old, and it's a fucking beautiful thing to see. I've never seen somebody almost 90.
He's going up too. FA, like, motherfucker goes 83 to 86. 90.
Am I lying? Your dad almost 90, and I swear to. He keeps going up good. He talks. He got all his mind is all the way there. It's a beautiful thing to see. So what I'm saying is his parents set the bar extremely high, and a lot of Nigerian households they do that. So it forces guys like FA and his brother Toyo, they got to get engineering degrees and they got to do like a lot of shit. I'm from the hood. I'm the first one from my family to even go to college and graduate. So whatever I did was I could have got a general studies degree and I'm already on top. I set the bar for my family. So.
Well, they're hackers, and that's number one job they'd have, and I know for a fact. So anyway, let's dive into our new guest, man. Talk That Talk Tuesday. We got the Korean Cosell himself, the co-host of Whitlock's Fearless, and 3 Knockdown Rule with Mario Lopez. Our main man, Steve Kim.
Gentlemen.
How you doing, Steve?
Steve comes in slow. His Logitech kicks in slow. Yours
is better as it goes, though.
Yeah.
Steve,
what's up, Steve? There's a lot going on in the world. I had to go to court yesterday. Get to court. They tell me there's no court.
Yeah, you were looking very suburban. Now, I never. You kind of look like page 63 of the Bass Pro Fishing Shop catalog. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, if you had like a fly,
I had a plan, Steve. I had a full plan. Plan.
Roast him, Steve.
Steve, the show's so big now that my plan got fucked, and now I can't even go to court next time there's a court date wearing that because I showed it. I showed my hand, and Smitty exposed it. I got to court. We get there, and there's a judge called out sick. So they asked us, "Will you have this hearing with a placement judge?" And both attorneys said no. So I drove 3 hours in traffic and
God dog it. Hey, Smitty, during the college football championship conference palooza, Coach and I got into a heated discussion. And I think you are the expert that we need here to be the tiebreaker. Okay. So we're watching the various games. In your opinion, how long have you been black, Smitty? Pretty long time, right?
I think 31 years.
Okay, so you have some experience at this. Would you consider Malachi, like Malachi Tony, freshman of the year, as like a quote-unquote black name? For the most part, right?
Malachi, yeah.
Yeah. Like if I said, hey, you meet my guy Malachi, and he was hiding behind
brother. Oh, okay, yeah.
What would you expect? A brother, right?
Yeah.
Not another, but a brother.
Yeah.
We're watching the games, and I think it was like Georgia Senators were like, Malachi? And I look over to Coach, hey, Coach, that's a white guy named Malachi. And Coach tries to tell me, no, that's a white name. No, it is not. No, it is not. I have not heard of a Malachi being a white guy since the biblical times.
Yeah,
Coach, come on.
I don't think I know no white Malachis.
Time out. First of all, Malachi is a white name, white as shit. It's just been kind of pushed to the back burner,
right,
and
now
last
50 years. What would you know about that? You gotta
I don't understand. I don't get why is that a racist look? I don't understand. To me, it's like I'm a deer hunter. I'm a deer hunter.
Deer hunters are racist.
I think it's pretty fair. I got pretty swagged out. I personally think it's pretty swagged out.
All right, putting aside the Bible, Smitty, during your run as a black guy, when I say, hey, meet Isaiah, and the guy's behind the curtain, what would you expect? Come on.
Isaiah
in 2025.
Isaiah's a tough one, but I'm going to go brother with Isaiah.
Right. One of Indiana's best players, Isaiah Jones, white linebacker.
Now, see, Isaiah, I know some mixed Isaiahs.
Yeah.
Now, we still call them brothers, but I'm saying I know a lot of mixed Isaiahs too.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know a lot of just white Isaiahs.
I don't know of any white Malachis except the guy we saw like Malachi.
Yeah, I really don't.
Yeah.
JB said that the whites pushed that name to the back burner. So then the black people took the name. So I guess the white people didn't want it no more, so we took it. So
okay, just
Bailey, is there any way, Bailey, that you could I don't know what this link is, Bailey, I just sent you, but can you clip just the screenshot of the intro, like the face, the picture, and the header? Show that when you can, if it's possible, because I want to tell everybody that there's a Malachi out there. Malachis are white, but go ahead.
JB, can we give you and a little bit of me some credit? You went flat out. You went Joe Namath. We tried to tell everybody Ohio State had not played anybody this year really that good since week 1. Guys, I was impressed by Indiana. I was watching the game again last night. Their defense with Kamara, Isaiah Jones, white linebacker, Aiden Fisher, and their 2 cornerbacks, D'Angelo Pons, and I think Jamari Sharp. Those guys all have NFL futures. That was no fluke. The Hoosiers are real. I think they're going to be a very tough out in this playoff. They're much better than last season's team.
Oh, they are. They could play for play. We had coaching buddies here at the house watching it. Ohio State's still like unbelievable NFL talent all over the place, and you're like, at least this isn't Ohio State was still at the upper hand in my opinion, freak for freak. But at the end of the day, I'm looking at it like Indiana can stay with them though at least, and when you can stay with them with better quarterback play, I think you have a shot. Show it, Bailey, real quick. Let me show Steve and show him he's wrong. I'm surprised, Steve. I'm so surprised, Steve, as a savant of all things. Malachi from Children of the Corn is not in the discussion.
There used to be a lot of white Jeromes. Used to be.
And Leroy, I know. I grew up with a white Leroy. Redhead, freckle face. Malachi. There's no whiter name. There's no whiter guy than that.
When did this come out though?
Yeah.
Before you, homie.
I know. I've never seen. I've heard of. I've never seen the movie though.
Right. That movie came out in the 80s, I believe. Right.
I grew up on Children of the Corn. Steve, you and I grew up on this movie.
That's my point.
Christine
and years, there are no white Jeromes. There are no.
We got rid of Malachi. The white mom again. The white mom. Fuck.
Oh. Smitty,
By the way, do you know the
that.
white mom has fucked that kid? We haven't even discussed it yet on this show, and it's been a week. She fucked over that kid. She fucked over that kid at Tennessee.
Oh, so hold on. So Legend Bay did not volunteer to go with Tennessee? Little late, Bailey. Not bad, though.
White mom. Another white mom. Another one stripes the dust. Do-do-do-do-do. Another one bites the dust. Wait a
minute. So, Coach, don't you think the white mom, not that matters, must have got some sort of side payment or her own NIL to guide him?
So I did a little research. She was there a week prior in the facility with Tennessee, got all the paperwork and documentation, and apparently took it and came back home. Why is she so involved in this thing? Is he 17? Because you have to be 18, by the way, unless you have a parent.
That's the issue. Coach, I have a question, though. With the transfer portal rules being so liberal nowadays, what is keeping this young man from getting there and then day one saying, you know what, I don't like it here, I'm portaling out? Does he still have to wait till he's 18? Is that the issue?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know 18's NLI, National Letter of Intent. You have to be 18. I don't know. See, this is ridiculous.
Coach, do you remember a guy by the name of Shaun Higgins?
Yeah.
He went to high school a little bit before us. So Shaun Higgins was a top 20 recruit in basketball in the late 80s.
Arizona?
87, 88. He was part of a big, intense recruiting battle between UCLA, who was still trying to rebuild that program. I think Herrick had just gotten there, Jim Herrick. And back in that era, Smitty, all of the West Coast players were going to the Big East, or they're just going back out of the Pac-10. It was not a good conference at that time, and UCLA had lost its luster. So there was this really big priority on Shaun Higgins from Fairfax High School. And it was a huge story when it says, Shaun Higgins signs with UCLA, big recruiting win for Jim Herrick. So I used to like UCLA. I was like, oh, this is great. All right. A couple weeks later, he comes out and says, no, I did not want to sign with UCLA. I want to go to Michigan. And there was a big Sports Illustrated story, and it read that when he wanted to sign his letter of intent to Michigan, I think it was the stepfather basically had a baseball bat right over him on the desk. And as soon as he said that, he went dun 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 dun. He said, "I'll sign with UCLA." Fuck. And his claim was he signed his letter of intent under duress. The NCAA, I believe, rescinded that. He went to Michigan, and he scored the game-winning basket in one of the best Final Four games ever against the Flying Illini in 1989, and he won a national title. But that is the famous Shaun Higgins story. The guy just literally had a bat over his head, and he's like, oh, Jesus.
Damn, stepdaddy.
I don't know what's going on with it, Bailey, if there's any updates, but apparently I know he's appealed it. I don't know what the deal is and if it's going to go to court of law. Now, here's an issue that I have experience with, Smitty. I had one of my most special kids I've ever coached, Marquise Jones.
Okay, that has to be a brother, Marquise.
He's a brother. Unbelievable. Freak of nature. One of the best ones I've ever had. He signs with Clemson and Florida State, Smitty, out of high school.
Both?
Because at the time, the two coaches were Bowden brothers. Bobby and Tommy. No, they were pitting each other against each other, and the kid's such a good kid. This fucker signed it, so the NCAA makes it null and void. He has to go JUCO. So Dabo was a wideout coach on that staff. He's our first relationship building together, Dabo and I. He sends me the kid to Compton. Pete Carroll and everybody salivating over this kid out west. He's a freak. I had him, Reggie Dunn, a couple NFL guys on that Compton team in 2007. So the kid comes to signing day, and I'm trying to push him to go to Colorado with Darian Hagan. My boy Eric Keesall was OC at the time at Colorado before he left. This motherfucker signs again with Colorado and Cal. What? I'm like, son, you got to be shitting
signing autographs or something.
I never seen a cat do nothing like this. He signed with Cal and Colorado. So the NCAA, null and void. This motherfucker had to go to South Carolina State. He's an NFL guy. He has to go to fucking South Carolina State, homie. Yeah, real story.
My question is this. For the first time when he gave out his autograph to 2 schools, why didn't the regulatory body just say, kid, you get to go to 1 school. Pick one right now.
I don't understand what the fuck he was doing. Like, this kid would not say no, Smitty. Like, he would not tell a program, like, no. Like, he's the fucking greatest kid now. I'm telling you. South Carolina kid. Freak. I mean, unbelievable talent, bro. I mean, unbelievable.
And he never made it to the NFL, I'm assuming?
Nope. Never fucking just, like, lost the love. You know what I mean? Like, dog, some people have to be told no.
Smitty, could you imagine if he made the NFL? And it became a free agent. He probably would have signed with 10 teams. I mean,
he would have signed with the Colts and the Cowboys,
Eagles, Lions, Chargers, Rams.
That's fucked up, man.
Game a week for different teams, you know.
Yeah, it's fucked up. All right, Smitty, we got a big rundown for Steve here.
I ain't looked run down the whole show, so let me pull it up. But yeah, Miami, you got the shirt on right now, man. They made it to the college football playoffs. A lot of controversy online, and people arguing about who should have got in, who didn't. But at the end of the day, Miami's in it, and they're facing Texas A&M in round 1. Texas A&M's offensive lineman Trey Zoon was asked, "What are the keys to stopping Ruben Bain, who was the top pick in the draft?" And this is what he had to say.
Matt's kid, one of Matt's kids.
One of Matt's kids. And I believe there's a video we got of his response.
Stopping, Ruben Bain as like top pick, potentially.
I haven't had the time to watch any film yet since it just got announced, but I don't think he'll be a threat that we need to worry about too much. We have great players, we got a great offensive line, so we'll be able to handle him.
We'll be able to handle him, Steve Kim. I need your response.
Well, Heatherman, our coordinator, Corey Heatherman, Louisville had a really effective moment early in the game with the quick game. Now, this is going to be a cat and mouse game. You look at A&M's receivers. They have NFL quality guys, Concepcion and Mario Craver and Bethel Roman. So this is the most explosive Aggie team I've ever seen. In my view, we're going to have to play some press coverage, take some chances, because with Marcel Reed, I think they're going to try to get the ball out as soon as possible to mitigate Ruben Bain and Messidor. So the key for Miami is you got to win on first down. And once you get to 3rd and long, that's what pass rushers love. Sometimes you defeat a great pass rusher, not by just blocking, but just getting rid of the ball quickly. And I think that's what Heatherman has to understand, is that same game plan Brom came out with early on. You better disrupt and redirect those receivers and get some hands on them. This is going to be a ball game. I'm going to be out there flying in that Friday before that Saturday.
Yeah.
College Station, one of the great electric atmospheres.
It is.
In all of college football at Kyle
I've been there.
Field.
I've been there.
I cannot wait. But the only thing I don't like, 11 a.m. start. What a buzz.
When is that game?
11 a.m.
When is it?
December 20th, next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
You fly into Houston, and then you take that little drive over there. We got an Airbnb, and then boom.
How stupid this is. December 20th, we're starting the playoffs, Smitty. Think about how fucking stupid this fucking thing is. Like, this whole thing is so fucking dumb.
They're giving them some time to, get healthy, allow them to really prep fully, and build some excitement for it, JB.
You know the asinine part of it all, Steve, at the end of the day, we haven't talked since the committee came out and your Miami Hurricanes got in, which I'm actually thankful for over Notre Dame, even though I think Notre Dame and Texas should be in, or Vandy, or somebody else other than fucking Shaun Tulane, Green Wave, and fucking James Madison. Other than that, why are we seeing a rematch? You fucked it up bad enough. Why are we seeing 2 rematches? Why? It's so fucking stupid. You fucked it up, but now you're gonna have Ole Miss play the same team they mollywopped, and then Bama replay fucking Oklahoma. You can't even fix that part of it.
I don't mind that rematch though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bama, Oklahoma. I'm not mad about that game.
Well, Alabama got a good draw. Quiet as kept. They got the best draw of it all. They're playing a lame duck quarterback. I would fucking be ecstatic if I'm Alabama.
But if Bama wins, they play IU next, right? Or how does that work?
Well, you see the brackets there.
You know what I'm saying?
One of the special things about college football is you got one chance to beat a team a year.
Yeah.
There will be a year, guys, I'm telling you, where there's going to be not only a rematch, but a team might play them 3 times. You got a regular season match. Let's say Michigan and Ohio State are both really good, right? So they might play in their traditional regular season game. And if they're the top 2 teams in the Big Ten, since no one has divisions anymore, they might play in the Big Ten title game a week later. And then guess what? If they both make the 12 and then going to be 16-team field, they might play each other in the semifinals.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan.
This whole thing's so fucked up. You just keep adding. I told you, motherfuckers. I told everybody out there, more is less. Next year, 16, 17 is going to be pissed. And you add 24 and 25 is going to be pissed. It just doesn't stop. It will never stop, Smitty, until you have every one of the schools in the goddamn playoff. This is what we are. Like, it's so stupid to even go beyond 4 to me. But I'm just telling you, man, this is a mockery. Like, if you really want to do it right, just go 6. Just go 6. Give 2 buys, let the 4 play, and then they play the 2 buys, and then they play for a natty. Real simple. If you want to really fucking make a playoff out of it. It's so stupid how they
But JB, you know what the reality is in all major sports in America? They always expand the playoffs. They never contract them. I mean, think about it. Major League Baseball used to be pennants. American League, National League winner, boom. Then they went to divisional, right? That lasted for about 20 some odd years. Now they start going wild card, 2 wild cards, right? Hasn't really been bad for baseball. Football used to be, I think, 1 wild card in each conference. Now they've expanded that. And now the playoffs, for the first 2 weeks, you got games on Saturdays and Sundays. Basketball, for years, half the league makes the playoffs, right? The truth of the matter is this is television programming, and all they are creating is more programming. It is not about the quality of play or who deserves it. That's what it is. This is about television programming.
I just don't get why they never could come up with a 6-man, just 4 play, 2 have the bye, the number 1 and 2 seed bye, and then they play. It's real simple and cut to dry, and it really actually makes you competitive and hungry to play. Like, I don't get the whole 16, 24, 12. It's so stupid to me. You're going to have the most watered-down product we've ever seen, and you're going to allow guys to leave and go play and enter a portal or just opt out and get ready for the NFL. I told you 3 years ago. Nobody believed me. Playoff people will sit out. And sure enough, Oklahoma had their first one yesterday who said, I'm not going to play in the playoff. Like, it's a fucking joke, man.
Hold on, Coach. Is he putting himself in the portal or is he just sitting out? There's a bit of a difference.
Portal.
Well, that happened last
week. You made this whole
Yeah, I mean, both.
Well, how is it different?
He's still playing. So
no, I don't know. I think.
What do you mean they're still playing? They're not playing. He's not going to play in a playoff game, Smitty.
Okay, that's why I need the clarity.
Oh, yeah. No, my bad. Yeah. He's not playing, and he's entering the portal. What is the difference? Like, he's opting out of a playoff game at the end of the day, right?
Last year, Bo Pribula, who had some key moments for Penn State, he entered his name, went to Missouri, and then he had to miss the playoff run. But, Coach, to your point that you made yesterday, there used to be a time that coaches loved the bowl games because they said we get 15 extra practices. But that's when you actually know who your team was.
I know.
Now,
I know.
Now, as soon as that last game happens, you're thinking about player acquisition, and here's the other thing, retention. So I don't even think the coaches want those practices because they don't know if that's their team going.
I gotta address the chat and these fucking nobodies.
Please do.
Joe Accord, shut the fuck up, and all you other fucks, please understand something. You're condoning a kid on a playoff fucking team to go into the portal and not play or be on the roster on a playoff team to go be in a portal. You know what a Smitty and I would have did as a nobody on the roster to sit around and get a fucking national title? You fucking condoning this shit? It's just a fucking problem. I don't give a fuck if he's a non-factor, Joe. You're the fucking problem, weatherman motherfucker. You don't get it. You motherfuckers condone and enable these fucking kids to leave programs to sit around on their fucking dead asses in a portal instead of being on part of something that'll help them in life later. Maybe, guess what? Maybe the Oklahoma Booster owns a fucking car dealer that's going to give this motherfucker a career in 3 years. But no, go into the portal and transfer to Charlotte, motherfucker. You motherfuckers are so fucking stupid and soft, homie. I'm so tired of you fucks. God damn, homie. We're fucking enabling the most pussy generation I've ever fucking seen in my life. Oh, he hasn't played since 23, JB. Stop making up stuff. He's on the roster right now, ain't he? Shut the fuck up, man. You motherfuckers, man, are unbelievable. I can't believe that this is what we want for our kids. Fuck going and staying on something and be a winner. Go be a fucking loser and sit on your fat dead ass. It makes no sense to me. I'm so fucking tired of these pussies, man. Leaving the fucking winner to go be a loser. Makes sense.
JB, I do have a question. If that young man has not played and is a non-factor, I think there's this natural. I get it. Oklahoma is an SEC program. They're a top 10 blue blood. But just because you're a depth piece or a third stringer at OU does not make you an automatic starter at any other school. What is the value of that? I don't.
Right.
And sometimes, and to your point about that guy who owns a car dealership, that's a big OU booster. You might have seen this guy to practice, and you make friends. You have a network. I've told Miami boosters, well, of any influence, hey, guys, if a kid leaves our program before his eligibility up, he should be dead to you.
Hey, guess what? Hey, guess who has two of my dogs, Steve?
We help them.
Guess who I took two of my favorite dogs in the world too, because they were fighting each other and shit. So I called a friend of mine and said, "Hey, Roy, you want to take my dogs?" "Yeah, man. The wife loves them. My kids love them. Let's go." So I drove them to Oklahoma City. The fucking great Roy Williams, who's an Oklahoma Sooner legend. Guess what he does? Guess what he does? Oh, he's a CEO of the fucking largest car dealership in fucking Norman because of who? A fucking booster that was attached to the program when he played there. You don't think that exists no more, huh?
Boomer Sooner.
I think the problem is that, you know, we're older now. Like we did our, so we can look back and understand that. But you put yourself back in the shoes of like a 19-year-old, 20-year-old who hasn't had his shot yet. He feels like to play at a certain school. They're not thinking about that because they think they still like they can play. They think that they're still their coach just screwed them over or whatever thing they put into their head to give themselves the excuse to go leave and go to another school. In their mind, they think they still have a chance to go to the NFL. And
here's the problem.
That's the issue.
Back in the day, if we backed up Brian Bosworth or
Ricky Dixon, Jamel Holloway, Marcus Dupree, Billy Sims,
we were probably NFL guys. We were probably NFL guys.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Nowadays, you back them up. You're probably not an NFL guy anyway. So guess what? They think they're going to go be an NFL guy somewhere else. There's only a few Chamblee stories out there that played D2 and went up. I haven't seen a lot of those. So just real easily to clarify, I haven't seen a lot of guys go up, Steve.
Well, we do have to be realistic. The days of the Matt Castle, he was a very highly recruited guy out of Southern California.
Liner and Barkley. And
an NFL factory led by Norm Chow and all those coaches. I don't remember him throwing a pass at USC. I watched a lot of those Carson Palmer, Matt Leinart games, right? But he had all the physical tools. In today's college football, Matt Castle, by his second or third year, would probably leave USC. That is the truth, though, Coach.
Yeah, I agree, and I agree with what Smitty just said. Like, put it into the.
You know, as a player, like we all got egos. Like, I say what you want now, but like when I was at Ball State, I don't care what nobody said. I'm at that moment, I'm going to NFL. That's in my head. Like that, you got to psych yourself. You got to be delusional a little bit. You got to psych yourself out to where that's the goal. You know, so
Smitty, weren't you? I don't know if this recruiting pitch even existed at the point when you were a college athlete or a high school recruit. No one ever told you, Smitty, you're making a 50-year decision. No one ever told you anything like that. Like, hey, you're whatever school you go to, you're possibly going to meet your next wife, your next friend, your business associates, your partners, your lifelong friends, and a couple of boosters. Like, there are coaches that have told me, go, Steve, every time we're on a team playing,
they told me that.
I always tell some of my players, go sit next to that old white guy. They're like, why? That guy could help you out if you play your cards right. None of that goes on anymore.
No, when I was recruited, that definitely was still going on. And, coaches will tell you that, like, the guys that you're here with, these guys are going to be at your funeral. They're going to be at your wedding. They're going to be at your, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, they phrased it differently, but the same message was definitely.
They can't do it no more though. That's the problem. It doesn't exist no more because those guys that used to be the guy that you sat next to,
not there,
doesn't want anything to do with you.
Yeah.
Because you're using the university now. You're using everyone involved. And I've heard this from the horse's mouth. They don't want shit to do with you. They can't wait for you to fucking leave. They just dealt with 4 of you. They just dealt with 4 of you, Steve. Just imagine. How many Malachi Tonys how many times has he checked in to Miami? Oh, damn, he's a freak. And then the next year, guess where he's at? He's at fucking Georgia. And then the next year, I got another Malachi Tony, and guess where he's at now? He's at Alabama. And then the next year, they're like, I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
Malachi Tony's in for a nice pay raise. We're keeping.
No. But you know what I'm saying?
He will be a priority.
Every year there's a Malachi Tony that comes in, and then he leaves, though, and he's at a new place, and they're tired of it. I'm just being, and to be honest with you, the coaches are as well. And that's why they're trying to get to the fucking NFL. And that's why these guys are trying to get out of here. And it's a bad system. I don't know. But I don't know. Steve, we got a 3-part topic here, Smitty. I don't know if you want to dive into this.
Yeah. Let me start to read it, man. So 4 current LSU offensive assistants are joining OC Charlie Wise Jr. at Ole Miss to prepare the team for the college football playoff run. Tight end coach Joe Cox, wide out coach George McDonald, and assistant QB coach Dane Stevens, and slot wideout coach Sawyer Jordan all returned to Oxford this morning. East Carolina offensive coordinator John David Baker is headed to Ole Miss as the OC. His source confirms to ESPN. And ECU officials have been informed he's expected to take the job. CBS first reported the hire. Pete Golden was kind of talking about his reaction to being named the head coach at Ole Miss after Lane Kiffin left for LSU, and there is a video that we're going to play.
Immediate reaction for you,
when
you got the news?
The immediate reaction was I got my ass up out of my seat, went straight out the door to try to recruit offensive staff not to get on an airplane. That was my immediate reaction. So I couldn't tell you the years, the money, and I still can't. Right? Does that make sense? Right? So it's like, hey man, I got a lot invested in this, just like these players do at this point. Right, let's try to keep as much in the boat as we can, and then go find some other ones to put in if we need it, right, to go make a run. So it probably still hasn't set in, and I don't want it to set in. That's my point to the players. I'm not looking at my responsibility any different than it was when we went to game 1 right now. Right? Does it have a different role in front of more people in certain times in team meetings and all those type of things? Absolutely. All right. But as far as what my responsibility is this team to get guys prepared, and went from one side of the ball to an entire group. All right. But kids are kids, right? And the room got a little bigger, but nothing else changed. I'm not changing who I am. Right. I ain't changing what the hell I wear. I'm going to yoga. I'm playing pick. I ain't doing any of that shit. Like, I am who I am. All right. We're going to roll. We're going to do this thing the right way. I've done it a long time around a lot of good people. Right, and we're gonna give it our best shot and see what happens.
I love that.
You know why Pete Golden and AJ and Siski are all boys. You can see now, right? Why?
Yeah. You can see
so
right, real country.
Do you think those offensive staff members that are returning to Ole Miss to finish their job, do you think they feel guilt?
Hold on though. I'm hearing from other people that we know. That's been the plan all along, and they don't expect him to return to Baton Rouge.
That's what I mean. So, wow. So they're re-escaping back. They never really wanted to go there, and they're looking back over going, we had it kind of good there in Oxford.
Remember, Ole Miss dropped their nuts, and their AD said, fuck it, we'll double your salary right motherfucking now. And that was fact. Siski and AJ told us on our show last week that happened, and nobody broke that news, but it indeed did happen. So they doubled the salary. LSU was still figuring everything out as far as salaries for assistants. So Ole Miss said, we don't need to figure shit out. Here's double for every single one of you. So rumors are they got to LSU, Baton Rouge, and now they're back. And if that happens, so be it. There's no reason. You can't tell me that Charlie Weiss, I see that move, right? But I told Siski and AJ, I said, I'd be so shocked if Weiss leaves Lane, because Lane's kind of looked out for him since the inception of his career. But when he left, I got it. But then these other cats coming back with Charlie, to me, it sounds like, oh shit, they may
they
really
wanted to leave. I think.
I don't think they did, and I'm like, I don't know if they wanted. They might want to stay. And Golding's a dude they like. Golding's loved. I'm just telling you.
JB, when you're given an ultimatum and you're an assistant coach and nothing's really guaranteed outside that season for the most part, and you got kids, you got to make a decision. And this guy's giving you 15 minutes. That's tough. That has got to be tough.
It's impossible. Like,
yeah, it is.
Make a decision right now. Like, what? It's like, your whole life is changing. Like, it's insane. So, man, but I love the energy. I'm actually rooting for Ole Miss, kind of like. I mean, I have no dog in the fight here, of course, but I just love certain stories. I mean, how great would it be if Ole Miss like went on a run and won this thing? Like, wouldn't that be something? That'd be crazy, man. So
yeah. So this right here is like so. I still believe Weiss goes back with Lane as the OC. And I think everybody else stays, and this will be the new OC. That's just how I think it will happen. I think Weiss is like I said, I don't think Weiss leaves Lane. That's the one guy I said I don't believe will leave. The other guys, I think, are back for a reason. That's what I personally think. I think that's what's going to happen there. But
yeah, they never wanted to leave.
Yeah, and I don't believe Weiss wanted to leave, but Weiss is loyal, and he's not going to leave Lane.
I think he owes his quote of his mentor. But Smitty, in '89, when like I told that story about Bo Schembechler flat out telling Bill Frieder, I want a Michigan man to coach Michigan. So they gave it to Steve Fisher, really loyal assistant, right?
Yeah.
If you get a hot hand, and Trinidad Chambly has been one of the better quarterbacks in the country, that offense. I just remember the '89 Michigan team, and I know it's a different sport. Glenn Rice put on the greatest 6-game tournament I have ever seen in my life in college. That's the greatest shooting performance I have ever seen, what he did for those 2.5, 3 weeks, and he led them to a national title. So there is a precedent for this in a different sport, and Steve Fisher ended up getting the permanent job.
I love it. Let me ask you guys this before we move on. I guess, how do you guys think Lane is like feeling with all this? Like, do you think he's completely over it, or like he continues to like tweet and make comments and, you know, I mean, this go win it all. I do think he's genuine when he says go win it all. I think, you know, but like, do you feel like,
Coach, you want to answer?
I don't
that?
know. Yeah, like, I'm at JB. What are your thoughts? Is he being like sarcastic here with the go win it all, or
yes?
Oh, he is. So he don't give a fuck about those kids.
He's a troll, homie. Listen. Well, listen, Steve. You heard a 30-year offensive coach and head coach sitting here in the room the other day at the Palooza say, "There's no fucking way I can leave a playoff team that I created in the middle of a fucking team and leave my kids and go fucking somewhere else." So, regardless of the schedule, regardless of how the NCAA set the schedule, I'm still not leaving my kids in the middle of a team or a chance. Smitty, let's be honest. You said it 2 weeks ago. Ole Miss has a good enough chance as anyone to win the Natty.
Yes.
I don't know why they don't. Like, they're right there. They got trenches. They're as good as anybody, in my opinion. They got the skill set, wide out running back QB.
Good running game with Kewan Lacey. He can tote the rock.
Like, why? How do you leave that?
You're in
homie?
the SEC.
You're in the SEC.
You're
Listen.
matching your pay, right, or giving you more rumors. Like, that's what I'm saying. I just don't. Unless like you have some sort of personal tie to like LSU.
No, he wanted to go to Florida first. He wanted to go to Florida first.
He wanted to go to. So he
right. So this wasn't even your first choice.
He took his second choice.
You're not even the first guy. They weren't even the first guy. You left Ole Miss for 2 other bitches.
Damn.
Yeah, think about it, dog.
So he left his wife for 2 other bitches, but the main bitch that he wanted, he didn't get for whatever reason, some issues. So he went back to one. Now he's looking back though. He's on his phone scrolling, and he's looking at all the updates that his ex girl, his main, what she's doing.
And hitting like, still liking the posts and retweeting.
Still reacting to it. Go get married, girl. You deserve it.
AJ's giving me some information that he just wait.
Can you share it right now with everybody here live?
Can't do it.
Then why? Just like, all right, moving forward, homie. Don't tell me and don't tell our thousands of live viewers that you have information if you're not going to share it with us.
Well, to be fair, right? I told you. Nobody is loyal stands for that's NIL now. Nobody is loyal. That's what NIL stands for.
Nobody is loyal.
I'm going to stay loyal. See, I'm going to stay loyal. But, like, you know, AJ and Siski, they'll come on tomorrow, and then maybe they'll say it. I don't know. But I'll let them have that the horse's mouth. Let them do that.
All I'm saying is, respectfully, don't even bring it up, though. Because what happens is you give our fans blue balls.
Well, that's what people do. That's what the 12-team playoffs done.
Well, so moving forward to some other news, man. James Franklin and Virginia Tech are hiring former head coach Brent Pry as their DC. Very interesting move. Virginia Tech is expected to hire Penn State co-offensive coordinator and tight ends coach Ty Howell as the school's new OC. He's expected to be the school's play caller as well. What's your reaction to that, Steve? I mean, you kind of just said it. It's interesting.
Well, JB, you're the one with the coaching experience here. If you are going to a new job, would you hire the guy that you just replaced as your defensive coordinator?
I know those two know each other really well. I know that's one thing. I'm surprised that listen, here's how I don't have it's weird to say this, Smitty. If I'm James Franklin, I see what he did. Like, right? I'm going after Darnell Smith. I know Smith was fired from there, but I'm going after Darnell as my boy, and I know he could do this job. But if I'm Pry, I can't go back.
Ego, yeah.
It's not even an ego. It's like, well, you guys. Yeah, it's fucking awkward as hell. Now that tells you one thing.
To the little cubicle. It's like, hey,
right, you got to move all your shit.
Get over here. I think.
And then like addressing the players who actually stay or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And it's like now, hey, defensive coordinator Coach Pry.
To be honest, it's something right out of Remember the Titans, isn't it?
Yeah,
black coach, white coach.
Yeah. I mean,
wrong side, right side.
Here's the thing. That has to tell you something that's tremendous about this man. And that's character and integrity, and how he never burnt a bridge at that university. For them to want him back, to me, tells me that, damn, there's either a great human being right here, and the university loves him to death, but they had to make a move financially. They're taking heat from the collective,
right,
whatever it may be, but they never really wanted him to go.
Yeah.
Tells you why this guy must love it there.
That's what I'm thinking. He loves VT. They love him.
I couldn't do it.
Maybe like the right head guy there, but he has some great quality. That's a good point, JB.
And I'm gonna be like, and I'm gonna test him early. If you choose to come back, I'm cussing your ass out early. If I'm James Franklin, I'm gonna test the waters early. Hey, motherfucker, this wasn't how you did it for a reason. Like I'm gonna really like nudge at that motherfucker too.
No, let me ask you guys this. So, like,
respectfully,
if you're Coach Pry though, and it's your first like team meeting with the team as DC now, like are you gonna like say a joke to start the meeting and kind of like let this, you know what I'm saying? Like
I missed you guys. How you guys doing? I don't know if you guys are new here.
Hey, glad to be back.
Yeah. Exactly.
Maybe speaking of Penn State, what do you think about them hiring Matt Campbell?
I think it's a nobody hire. It's an absolute. It's the most lateral fucking loss of a hire I've ever seen. So like, I'm gonna be honest. Him and James Franklin record versus top 10 opponents are almost identical. They're basically the same record wise, and you got him after signing day, which is even like more in the hole as a hire to me. This is just desperate. It just smells like desperate.
Well, Coach, to be fair to Matt Campbell, I thought he did as good a job as you could do at Iowa State. And look, you're not expected to win as many top 10 matchups at Iowa State as you are at Penn State. He is an Ohio guy, I believe. Had very good success at Toledo. I thought he elevated Iowa State. Now he gets his shot. But I do wonder if you're a Penn State fan who was very critical of James Franklin, and there were a lot of them. I'd like to ask Penn State Nation, did you actually upgrade in terms of coaching caliber? Question that I have.
That's a good question, man. It's perfect transition. We actually had this as our next topic, Steve. So I don't know how you knew that, but I think, that's why they call you the encyclopedia for a reason. So to give a little bit more info on this, Penn State will be giving Matt Campbell an automatic 1-year extension each time he makes the college football playoff. And if he wins a natty, he'll receive a 2-year extension and a $1 million compensation, increase. It's a video of him giving his intro speech as he takes a head coaching job.
Happens. Change is inevitable. Adversity happens. It's coming. It always is, and it always will. but greatness and how we respond to adversity is a choice. From this day forward, we're going to wake up every single day in this football program, and we're going to build championship habits.
Why are you looking down?
One day at a time, and we're going to do it from the ground up. And we're going to do it in a football program that's going to demand toughness, mental and physical toughness.
Yeah.
Demand discipline at every corner, and demand, most importantly, togetherness. Selflessness.
I get presidential
and togetherness.
vibe.
One team, one program, unified to continue the great pride and the great tradition of Penn State football.
All right, so first of all, JB, rank this. That's our rank this segment. Rank it.
0.
Okay. I already know why, because he's looking down, so it's manufactured. He has notes.
It's not only that; it just gives me fake cringe vibes.
Can you get up real quick? I know you're tired. Can you show us how he should have addressed it with his intro speech to Penn State? Can you give us like a quick, the right way?
Number one, first of all, I don't need the fucking grabbing of the teeth.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So you want me to do my speech?
Yeah, like do it like again. You're at Penn State.
Yeah.
Remember that, but do it the way he should have did it.
Tell me when.
Go.
All right, Coach. Go ahead. Welcome to Penn State.
Yeah. We're not sponsored by Dasani here at this program. Listen, man, real quick, glad to be here. Appreciate everybody that wanted me and believed in me and hired me. Shout out to you guys. We got a lot to do here. I got hired after the damn signing day. I'm in the hole. You guys chose to do that. You gave me a shot. I probably wasn't your number one hire. I get it, but I'm going to prove you guys wrong. I'm going to prove that you guys hired the right person at the wrong time. Because if you would have hired me 2 weeks ago, I would have had a signing class in here already. We'd be ahead of the game. But guess what? I'll prove everybody wrong, and that's why I took this job. Shout out to Iowa State and giving me that opportunity. But listen, I got to go get this cupboard full because it's bare as shit right now. Excuse my language, guys. And but Nick Saban said it on College Football Game Day, so fuck it. I can cuss too, right? So guess what? Here's what we got to do. I got to go get a bunch of guys. I got to create a culture with guys that want to leave my program every 30 days. So if you can figure out, let me know how to do that, but I'll figure it out my way and do it. But guess what? It ain't about me. It's about us. Take care, guys.
Okay, Coach, just one small critique. Coach. You got to know where you are. You got to finish with we are, and then walk off. Walk off.
That's true.
We
That's
are.
fair.
But I would have said I am because we're not nothing. We dropped the soap.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
Steve, he said,
I wouldn't have gone Sandusky reference.
You see, I'm going to prove that you hired the right person at the wrong time.
Hey, Smitty, that reminds me of when Barry Switzer got the
That's a
job.
bar, kind of damn near bar.
You said, what's
Barry Switzer, during his introductory press conference for the Cowboys, he's with Jerry Jones. He goes, "We got a job to do, and we got to get it done, baby!" And he slaps Jerry Jones, and Jerry's like, "Oh, God, Jesus Christ, what did I do?"
What did I do?
Hey, and then I got to deal with fucking. Oh man, that's unbelievable. I don't know. Listen, to me, I didn't like the Campbell vibe. Very cringe, Smitty. I thought it was structured AI-ish.
Yeah.
To me, I don't understand. They don't want me on a podium, Steve. They do not want me on a podium. They do not want kids to see me speak on a national podium of someone's program. They don't want that because right now, once I did that speech, I just did, which that's just a half-assed one. I would have really got into it and did a motherfucker that would have attracted every single program's number one kids that would enter the portal today. That's how the speech I would have gave would have fucking made everybody enter the portal. And that's what they don't want, Smitty. They don't want that.
Coach would have said, I got to get going. I got to get to tampering here. Thanks.
Yeah. They don't want that shit. Pro-back Freddie Mac, they don't want that.
Too real for him. Real quick, Steve, before you jump.
Pro-back Freddie Mac, I get it. Pro-back Freddie Mac thought that, his guy at Syracuse was the guy. But guess what? Nobody wants to go there. You got a rapper. So shut the fuck up.
Plan, it ain't looking good at the Q's.
Wow.
Oh my God!
And I know he told Michael Irvin. He said don't get used to this shit. But I think Michael Irvin should get used to this shit.
Michael Irvin shook him.
He said, "All right, coach. All right, coach. All right, coach."
I wonder what the mood is inside that building at the Syracuse football office.
Nervous, stressed.
It can't be good. It doesn't look right. Doesn't feel right. And I'm 3,000. I don't know. Guys are leaving. Guys are getting demoted. Ooh, rough.
Man. Well, real quick, Steve, before you jump, Florida running backs coach Jabbar Jalouk, man, is not being retained on Coach Summerall's staff. Jabbar Jalouk is a target for the running backs coach job at Kentucky. JB, real quick, do you think he's being Jalouked right now? Like, is that the reason why he's not being retained, because of that video of him and that player? I don't know, Steve, what are your thoughts?
Well, look, anytime there is a new head coach, he's going to bring in his guy. That's an interesting one. I've heard some interesting rumors about Florida's best running back, by the way, Jaden Ball, who I think is a really elite upper-level SEC back. He was one of the bright spots on the Gators. Big, strong, physical, downhill guy that can pound you a little bit. Again, Smitty, when you change coaches, you're changing more than one.
Yeah.
You're changing more than one.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Coach Jabbar, man. I mean, hate to hear that he's being Jalouked right now from his role, but it sounds like there's some buzz right now, and he might be, getting another role. So, but Steve, I know you've been on here too long, man. We appreciate you, man. Hope you have a great one. Make sure you go support Steve.
Hey, I had to run to the bathroom. So we're
Hey,
back.
guys, I got a couple more minutes. I got to ask you a question.
Oh, cool. Bird.
Which quarterback was worse this weekend?
Oh.
Patrick Mahomes or Jalen Hurts? Am I comparing gonorrhea to syphilis?
I think you got to go Jalen Hurts, though. We showed a stat earlier from Bleacher Report that showed if Jalen Hurts would have just spiked the ball the whole game, he would have had a higher QBR than what he had last night. So I just think that was. I mean, 4 interceptions, a fumble, 5 turnovers in one game. And the fact that they were still in it to win it showed you how talented that Eagles team is, and that's showing you that Jalen is hurting them right now. So I gotta go Jalen Hurts. But Mahomes did not look good either. He did not look good, man. I don't know what's going on with the Kansas Chiefs.
Bailey,
Jason, your thoughts?
I want to ask someone else kind of real quick. Hey, Sheldon, who was worse, Jalen Hurts or Patrick Mahomes? Go.
I didn't see either one of them play, but I heard it was bad by both.
What's going on, Sheldon? How you doing, brother?
What's going on, man?
Are you cold out there?
Hey, it's colder than a brick out here.
Damn, okay.
80 degrees out here today.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 85, 86.
It's beautiful out here. Yeah.
Any possibility you get, you like to come out west or sign a new deal? Some of the Chargers, Rams, or. But anyway, Sheldon Day, love to have you on. I'm glad to have you on. It's Sheldon's Day. You and Steve Kim, I just want to team you two up real quick. Korean barbecue.
Steve always asks Steve the Warren Central question. I think you should ask him the question, Steve.
Oh, Sheldon, we had a discussion about 3 weeks ago during Football Palooza.
Okay.
So if Jeff George is basically known as the greatest Warren Central football player / athlete ever, would you agree with that? Is that the consensus? Number 1 pick in the draft, and I heard he was a really good basketball player.
Accolades, I'll give you. David Bell, though. They don't be knowing about David Bell. Okay.
But David Bell was never the number 1 pick in the football league draft.
Accolades, so you talking about best high school player at Warren. We're not talking about full body of work, are we?
Jeff George was the number 1 prep player in '86. I remember that. So I'm just telling you. So let's put aside Jeff George.
Okay.
Sheldon, would you put yourself in the top 10 of football players?
From Warren Central?
Yes. Don't be humble.
Don't be humble.
There's a lot of people that are better than me that came out of Warren Central, so I would not put myself in the top 10.
Wow. Okay, you're lying. You're being humble. We get
no, but we got some dog. Like there's guys that like maybe they got in trouble or something afterwards, so like their name didn't like last. But we have a lot of great players.
All right, so Sheldon, final question from me before I let you have your segment, because me and Smitty were arguing about this because this guy would tell you he's in there. Is Jason Whitlock among the top 25 or so players ever? Because he said he was a really good high school player.
I've never seen Whitlock play football, so I can't attest to that.
Okay. I'm gonna ask him. Coach.
Yeah. Tell him to roll the film. I mean, then we can all know. I know it's somewhere.
Before Steve leaves, can I interject?
Yeah, please do.
Ask Sheldon if he's okay, how Notre Dame's doing.
Yeah, I'm great. Notre Dame's doing well. Notre Dame's doing really well, you know. Hey, the crazy thing is, Notre Dame's gonna put everybody on the map. Like, everybody talk about Karen and being crybabies and all that stuff. I guarantee they will no longer be left out of college football playoffs from this move right here.
Sheldon, do you agree with them not playing a bowl game?
I have mixed feelings about it because there are some seniors that was their last, I guess, game playing at Stanford. I don't know if they played or if they didn't play, so that's kind of who I feel bad for. But I mean, technically, if you made $22 million from going to the national championship last year, and now you're about to go make $100,000 going to some who knows what bowl game, yeah, it doesn't make sense financially for the school. So now they can put their effort and energy to the next recruiting class, do all that other stuff. So,
okay, all right, guys.
All right, Steve. I'll see you Thursday.
All right, Steve.
Steve Kim, everybody. Clap it up. Sheldon, let me ask something right at the gate. Without having practices anymore that mean anything, because you don't know who your roster is going to be every year, is that the number one deciding factor that they said, "Oh, fuck it, we're not going to play because we don't get those extra practices. We don't need to prep next year's team or early winter conditioning team or spring ball prep or whatever." To me, it's just lost. We've taken the tube out the paste out the tube, and they'll never get it back. I don't know if I think that's the number one reason why people would say, "Fuck it." Why should we play a meaningless bowl game? Which I said 3 years ago. Why are we going to play a meaningless bowl game if we can't even practice because we don't know who our roster is?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think from like the Florida States and the Kansas and those guys, I feel like from their standpoint, that's probably what they did. Notre Dame probably looked at it as a business decision and then like a statement, like, you guys want to leave us out? We're going to not play in one of those big bowl games to get your ratings up, speaking of ESPN. And now it's like, okay, well, if you don't put us in the college football playoffs, we're not going to play in your bowl games. And now everybody else is going to follow suit too.
What does it say to your fan base? So I get the players came up to an agreement and got with Freeman, and they came out, and administration obviously backed it, and they said, "Fuck it, we're going to opt out," because it came out fast, right? So they already, to me, met. They already met, had it. We're ready. We're in solidarity here. Boom, we're going to come out. But you didn't talk to the fan base. Like, to me, that is the one thing we keep dismissing, dog. We keep dismissing the fans of this organization's program. And I'm surprised the church allowed it. I'll be honest with you. I'm surprised. There's no way BYU and the LDS would have allowed it, in my opinion. I'm surprised that the Catholic Church allowed it. I truly do. Like, I think because that's what Notre Dame's been about forever, right? Like that's what they preach, right? Like, I don't know, man. To me, it sounds very – I'm not going to say petty because I get the landscape, but
I do think it is petty, though. I do think it is. Like, but I'm petty, so that's why part of me, I feel them where they're coming from. But I think it's like, oh, you gonna leave us out after we won 10 straight? So we gonna take money off your pockets, to Sheldon's point, and not boost your TV ratings. But I guess the player in me, the competitor in me, is like, I couldn't see myself as a player not wanting to play.
There's some old white out there. And he just roaming the sidelines every year, and he hasn't said anything, and he got pockets full of cash, and he's probably, I'm telling you, you hit somebody hard, and they're not letting you know. You hit somebody and said, "Fuck, this is what we're about now." All right, watch this. I'm telling you, something is bad. Now, I'm not wishing bad on Notre Dame. I'm saying something is going to come out and say, "Man, this ain't what we're about. I'm not giving money to you no more. I'm not doing something," whether it's a booster, a guy behind the scenes, or there's no way that these old ass original like members of this thing is gonna sit there like, okay, not playing in a bowl game when we're supposed to be of high integrity, character, and honor, and we're gonna not play for our fan base and community of South Bend because that's a tightly knitted ass spot now. There's no way, dog. I just can't figure that out. Like, I can't see that. Like, somebody's pissed. The Rudies of the world, the Rudies.
I don't know, JB. I guess like if they sell it and like we agreed as players, like the coaches can't make the players play. And then obviously they had a long season last year, so maybe they're like, hey, we want our guys to rest to be ready for next year or something like that. And I guess like they've been into the playoffs probably 3 times out of the last 5 years or something like that, or whatever the stat is. So I guess like they've had long seasons, so like let's not play for something meaningless. And then they probably sold it to the fan base, and like I feel like most people that I've seen, fans have supported like, yeah, forget ESPN, forget blah blah.
Yeah.
Blah. So
I think that's the younger base, though. Like I would see that's the social media base. Y'all generation.
Well, that's the base that matters at this point.
Yeah, not really. But here's the thing, Smitty, they don't got no money. Smitty, let me ask you this. I want to ask Sheldon something, Smitty, real quick before you move on.
JB, how you know the young ones don't got money?
Sheldon, AJ want to know a new poll question.
Ooh, okay.
Do you hate Bama more now or before, since they burned you again?
I think more before, because like I don't necessarily have anything to do with this. I mean, I actually had a result that had, dictate what happened the last time I played them. But
because he said, ask Sheldon if he thinks Bama burned them again. Ha ha.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry. The ha-ha got me at the end.
Don't start adding my 2 cents to AJ segments.
The ha-ha got me at the end. That's all I'm saying.
That's the most part.
Threw me off. The ha-ha threw me off.
The ha-ha, it was the ha-ha. So everything else was cool, but the ha-ha was the part that, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
And speaking of ha-ha, Clinton Dix played at Alabama.
That's the that's where get haha on the show. Tell AJ to call haha. We're gonna have an Alabama versus Notre Dame show, 2012 classic. What's up?
Sheldon said he gonna start texting me during AJ.
Yeah.
Throwing him off.
Only fair. Gotta be.
Makes sense.
I'm all for fairness, equal opportunity. So
hey, but real quick before we move off the Notre Dame top, he said what?
How did a 3-loss Bama team get in?
I don't know, man. Probably the same reason like Notre Dame didn't get in. He said probably he knew you were going to say that. He said probably because y'all didn't beat nobody, and we actually beat Georgia, and y'all actually lost to Miami, and A&M. So that's why he was like probably he knew you would say that. So he was like probably that was his answer.
It sounds like you're saying this, and you're saying that he said it. I'm gonna be honest with you, Jason.
No, he literally texted that to me right there.
I can't see it. The light too bright. You can't see it. It's too bright. It's too bright. Your camera's not refocusing. So I don't believe.
I'm trying to show it. I'm literally trying to show it.
Why wasn't a BYU put in over Alabama then? You feel me? They lost to Texas Tech twice.
Let's try that discussion real quick because I think BYU has. I think it was racist. I think the white boys got left out of this whole thing. Nobody's talking about it.
Their head coach ain't white though.
Not Polly, he's Uso. But here's the thing though.
Uso's
but we know when we think about BYU, Utah, and Mormons, 7, 8 wives, baby mama, we know they're white. End of the day, it's not like there's a lot of brothers over there. It's a lot of white. So, like, let's be honest. I think the whites in this, and they're the old whites too, because these motherfuckers 30, 32 years old playing, they have a gripe. Because, Sheldon, I want to get your take, Sheldon. I think we just dismissed BYU in this whole discussion, and I don't think it's fair.
Well, because they're shitty.
Well, here's why I don't believe. I'll be honest.
Great season, but like JB, I know if I really
damn near not a great season. Damn near not a great season. Then
I mean, great season for them. Like if I was talking to you off camera and we were having a man to man, you would be like, yeah, BYU is not a top 12 team. Like you know that.
I couldn't say that in full face. I couldn't say that.
You love Coach Sataki. Like he's a great man.
Here's the reason. Like, Shelly, I just want to bring up a point, though, at least in fairness. I want to have a point to my madness, right?
Say it.
They lost how many games this year?
2.
And they lost to who?
Texas Tech.
Twice.
Yep.
When they lost to them, though, in fairness, they were number 8 team in the nation, and then they just lost to them. They're the number 4 team in the nation. There's no better 2 losses in America than the 2 losses to Texas Tech by 1 team.
Mm-hmm.
Period. They didn't lose any other games, Sheldon. They were told, just like y'all, to get into a conference. So they did.
Mm-hmm.
Again, they got a bigger gripe to me than anyone else. They went and got into a conference. They ran the table in the conference other than the team they lost to twice that was ranked 8th and 4th in the nation. Like, to me, if you're going to put Bama in, then BYU should have got in. Now, I understand why, though, because Bama was ranked higher than BYU going into Selection Sunday, and then they lose to Georgia, who they beat. I get why Bama would stay and BYU would be left out, but I also have a gripe that I lost to only the same team twice. I ran the table. I beat everybody in my conference that you told me to get in. Like, to me, I would not be mad if BYU was left in and one of these mid-majors was left out. Like, put Notre Dame and BYU in. I'm fine with it. And I don't think Smitty would bitch about that. Put Notre Dame and put BYU and Texas in. Put Notre Dame and Texas in. Put Vanderbilt and Notre Dame in. I don't care, but anything other than the two mid-majors. But at the end of the day, BYU got fucked. And they got fucked, and no one's talking about it because they're dry. They're not seasoned. They're not sexy.
It's not even that. It's a waste of space in the like.
It's not though. It's not though, because
we all know they're losing for sure.
Sheldon, be real. Be real though.
Shot.
If any other team in America went undefeated and lost to the same team twice, y'all would be arguing to put them in. Keep it funky.
But context matters, though.
But it does matter. But that doesn't matter to me. Like, so Bama
BYU not better than Notre Dame. They're not better than Texas, who's out. They're not better than Vandy, who's out.
But they have an argument. See, the thing is, you don't have an argument with James Madison and Tulane. BYU has an argument. Up front, BYU's legit. They can play with most teams. Up front, and at the end of the day, you have a tough, nitty-gritty group there that ran the table in a conference, dog, that I would argue top to bottom is better than the fucking to this year. They were the second best conference in football.
I'm not going that far.
This year. Well, after Ohio State and Indiana, who the fuck's in the Big Ten?
Why you keep Michigan was 9-2 and going to the last week. Stop disrespecting them. USC lost 3 games all year.
They lost
what are you
to
talking
USC.
about,
USC lost to Illinois. Stop. This conference is fugazi.
Bama lost to Florida State. That don't mean they're not a good
team.
Shitty.
Oregon took double overtime to beat Penn State, got their coach fired, and then got shellacked by Indiana at home.
At that time, Penn State was fucking ranked at top 15 in the country.
Conference is shitty. The conference is shitty. BYU is better than every team you just mentioned.
Crazy. Who? What'd you
BYU.
Say? Stop. You sound insane. You love
Arizona. Hold on. Arizona State, Utah, Texas Tech, BYU. I would put those 5 teams against any of those lower echelon teams in the Big Ten this year. Stop. Tell me they're not. Tell me they're not better than fucking.
Do you hear what you just said? You said you put those teams against any of the bottom tier. The problem is
it's only the
problem is the team you just listed are the top tier of the conference. Though.
No.
So put top against top. Put them against Ohio State, IU, Michigan, Oregon.
Here's the thing.
You can't do that.
You got 2 teams though in that conference. Ohio State and Indiana.
Lying. Stop saying
By the way, Sheldon, they didn't even play each other. The league doesn't even play each other. The league don't even have the real teams play each other. They sit around all year and not even have to fucking play each other, homie. And then they get into a league. At least BYU played Texas Tech in the actual conference. But nobody wants to give them credit. You don't want to give those guys credit for playing each other when they're both undefeated, but you give credit to 2 teams who didn't even fucking play each other. Come on, homie. This is a fugazi league and conference. By the way, this is the same conference that Ohio State and Michigan has dominated for the last 10 to 15 years. They play each other to end the season, but the other team in the other conference, Iowa, every fucking year is horrible, but they have to play the winner of Michigan, Ohio State for the last 20 years because that's the best that offers in that other side of the conference. And then Iowa gets fucking shellacked in the Big Ten title game when it should have just been a repeat of Michigan, Ohio State. Let's keep it real. See, that's the thing that no one wants to talk about. We're punishing BYU for playing in a conference title game. We're punishing Alabama possibly. We're punishing these other teams when they actually played for a game. Ole Miss sitting around, fucking didn't even have to play and we're already in. Listen, and without a coach, if we're going to make a statement, this was the year, Sheldon, because the last time I checked, Tulane and James Madison don't have a coach either. They should have bounced. They should have been put out. James Madison and fucking should have been put out.
But hold on real quick. Like the actual rules are the highest ranked conference winners, correct? Ain't that why ain't that why Tulane got in? Because it's the highest ranked. Am I saying it? The top 5 highest ranked conference winners, right?
Yeah,
No.
at large.
At large.
No, you had 2. You had 2 this year at large because Duke
beat Virginia.
And I would argue Virginia won, even if Virginia wins 10 and they go 11-2 or whatever, I still wouldn't have put Virginia in over Notre Dame either. Or any of these other teams. I wouldn't have put Virginia in over BYU, over fucking any of those teams. The ACC was garbage and it fucked these other teams because it put 2 mid-majors in.
I got one more argument before we transition though. So back to Notre Dame though. So another thing people are mad about is that they're saying that Notre Dame has been ranked ahead of Miami. Like the end of the season, like they were ranked ahead of them. Neither one of them played in a conference championship. Notre Dame's not in the conference. The U didn't make it. The conference championship weekend happens, and then the U gets in and Notre Dame gets out. How does that, like, what's the argument for that? Now I I know what you're gonna say. They played each other, the U won. And you know what side of fence I'm on. If we played each other and you beat me, I can't be ahead of you. But the problem is they've been ahead of them. They've been ranked ahead of them all fucking year because Notre Dame's been hot. So it's like, how am I ranked ahead of you to end the season? Neither one of us has played a game, and somehow you got bumped ahead of me. That's the biggest argument I think Notre Dame has, because that don't make sense. Y'all ain't feeling me.
No, I feel you. I understand it, but I guess like the head-to-head
It makes sense to me, Sheldon. Like I broke it down. I tried to break it down yesterday. It makes sense to me because you had to wait for the body of work to be done because BYU mattered to me. See, no one's understanding. I don't know why I'm the only one that sees it that way. Because if you see it, I get what Smitty's saying and all these other guys on ESPN are pushing and saying, oh, well, they had to, they were ahead of them. But then at the end of the game, at the end of the day, we had to see. I see that actually, even though I'm not an ESPN guy and all that, I actually see the full body of work had to have occurred. Because if BYU were to win, Smitty, it changed the whole thing to me. And then Bama's involved now with Notre Dame and BYU. Those 3 now become synonymous. See, without BYU winning, now I had to go to the head-to-head. It makes sense to me. Like the body of work had to occur. And I never saw why Texas was ranked ahead of Vandy, and they said strictly because they're head-to-head, but why Notre Dame was ahead of Miami, and Miami beat Notre Dame head-to-head. That's the part in the hypocrisy of this whole thing.
It's when you lose. That matters too. Yeah. They don't put a ton of weight on if you lose the first. Again, Bama lost against fucking Florida State week 1. We don't care about that though. It's like, it's week 1. They're figuring things out. Notre Dame lost their first 2 games by a total of 4 points against 2 top teams, A&M and the U. And then they went 10 straight where the U started off on fire and then got to around the middle of the road and got shaky and lost some games that they shouldn't have lost. Some bad losses. So I was like, shit, Notre Dame is actually looking better than the U right now. So all I'm saying, I get what you guys are saying, but it's like if the U and Notre Dame did not play last weekend, what occurred that made them say, damn, the U's better than Notre Dame now?
Well, what happened
was,
here's what happened. And I'm not a bracketologist and all this shit. All I know is this. If you put those 2 side by side and they go by all those fucking analyticals and they look at all the strength of schedule and they look at all the shit, API and all the shit, they're actually identical. They're almost fucking identical. So you had to wait for the season to end and the conference champions to be decided. And then you go to the head-to-head because the head-to-head was so talked about in the off season that it didn't matter or whatever. Now they had to make it matter or this fucking committee was going to lose so much fucking credence and they were going to have zero like, fucking, what do you call it? Credibility at all whatsoever that you're going to sit there like, okay, what the fuck are we doing here? Because at the end of the day, if the head-to-head don't matter, then what are we doing? And then if the conference championships don't matter, what are we doing? I think the conference title games need to hold more weight or get rid of them. I think they need to carry more weight or get rid of them because Alabama wasn't hit for losing theirs because they beat that team earlier in the year. Why are we? If it doesn't matter at the end of the year, why are these two teams? If I'm pissed, Smitty. I'm pissed if I'm Alabama and Georgia, and we're considered two of the top, let's say 15 teams in America, and I got to play each other twice when fucking Ole Miss gets to sit out, and they had a much lesser schedule in the same SEC. Yeah. Like, I'm pissed. Why would I play? And if I'm Sankey or any of these other commissioners, I'm like, fuck it. Notre Dame's actually the smartest one by not getting in the conference then. Like, see what I'm saying? This whole thing's so fucked up that I don't see you fixing this thing. Like, and then so you're telling me Bama and Georgia possibly are going to play again, Smitty? Just think about it. They could play again, homie. Like, what are we doing? Like, this is ridiculous. And then you fuck it up so bad, you put two mid-majors in, and the mid-major has to play the same team it already got shellacked by in Ole Miss. And I want to see James Madison travel to fucking Eugene and play Oregon. Are you kidding me? I'm going to be washing the fucking car and the dog that day.
Yeah, I feel like they missed from that standpoint. Like, nobody's gonna watch that game. It's gonna be like a preseason practice game.
Why is this the playoffs? This is the playoffs.
Yeah, I promise you, I'm not watching the games. I promise you, I'm not. Like, I'm trying to plan stuff during that time slot on purpose. Yeah. I'm not watching those games. So
it's fucking ridiculous. So,
yeah. Well, let's move on. I know we can talk about that all day. We bring this up, man, because we brought this up a little earlier in the first hour. The Colts worked out the OG Phillip Rivers. Danny Dons went down. You laughing right now. Danny Dons went down, man. It was tough. And we're trying to find a way to make this season matter. We got 4 games left. We're 8-5 right now. We have lost the division. Jags is leading it. Texas has just passed us up. We in third place, but we got 4 games. We play the Jags and the Texas again as well, so we still have a chance. Everything's right in front of it, and I'm saying us because I'm a Colts fan.
Mm-hmm.
What's your reaction that the OG Phillip Rivers, who was actually I think he's in the race for the Hall of Fame right now, it's just got worked out and might be playing.
When's the last season he played? 2021?
20, I think.
2020. How long you got to be out to even be? It's 5 years, right? 5 seasons to get into the Hall of Fame. So at least 5 seasons. Because I read something that said if he does play, then his clock like resets, I guess, for Hall of Fame. So I'm like, damn, okay.
And his benefits do too. That insurance benefits. It kick it back up too. So
really interesting. As a Colts fan, I mean, I like it though. Like, at least they trying. Because the problem is AR5 is still on IR. AR's on IR because he messes I up during warmups. I guess your guy Riley Leonard is dealing with something right now. I don't know the severity of it, but he's not like something happened last week when he played, so he's not 100% healthy. So I think we're just in a position where it's like you got to do something, right? So I think they're trying to go with the familiar person. A guy who, his year with the Colts, we did make to the playoffs that one season. I mean,
hope
as
you
a fan,
don't try to smash Ursay's wife or his daughter.
What'd you say?
What happened?
Phillip Rivers, I feel like, is that the only choice out there? It's a whole bunch of guys on practice squad somewhere.
That's how bad it is in the quarterback spot, ain't it? I've been saying this, ain't it?
You did mention something about how bad quarterbacks have been playing, but I guess he hasn't thrown the ball probably at that level and had somebody.
Well, he's got a whole roster at his house. Like he can set up 11.
He got like 12 kids, Sheldon. That, right?
I know.
He has a center and everybody. Like he has a couple cats playing corner.
Oh, he got a whole 7-on-7 squad.
Yeah. I mean, it's a legit family that he has that's involved here. Like he's got a full team. He's got a field at his house and his ranch in the backwoods of Tennessee or whatever. So
he never curses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't cuss.
So he still got the knowledge. I don't know, Sheldon. I don't know.
Man.
So JB,
I put headphones on, man.
It sounds like you're a fan of this, JB. Is that true?
No, I'm not. I think it's a mockery. I think the NFL is really down bad.
So, JB, if you were the Colts, who would you go get right now?
I'd trade for Kirk Cousins.
The trade deadline's over with.
Or try to get him somehow. Fucking if I'm Kirk Cousins' agent, let me ask you the rules, Sheldon. Can I go in and ask to be cut though, and then picked up waivers? You can do that, right?
He can be cut, but once you go on waivers, anybody can grab you.
Yeah. So
it's a seating order, so it's like the person with the worst record gets first dibs, and it goes down there. And then with the Colts being 8-4 or whatever they are, they'd probably be high on.
But who would take them? Like I'm sure there's a couple of agreements in the back door that's gonna say, hey, we're gonna go to Colts. You know, I don't know, man.
Only other person that comes to mind for me is like, since Burrow is back, is could we get Flacco maybe?
I mean, the same process. He has
same issue though.
Yeah,
they signed him.
Yeah.
So you gotta get somebody else to practice squad.
Hey, AJ McCarron is available.
Cam Newton's available too.
Huh?
Who?
Cam Newton's available too.
Cam Newton. So you're just saying anybody's available. So you just took a shot at AJ then.
I don't necessarily know if I took a shot at AJ. It's just saying there's some other available options out there. You know.
So you're just saying anybody's available.
Yeah.
So Derek Carr's available. Derek Carr's available.
He retired, so
he's available. Shit. Fuck, I'm gonna call my guy Keith.
Yeah,
Tussi's available.
Sean don't know Tussi. Oh, he know Tussi.
fucking Teddy Bridgewater, motherfucker.
I don't know. Teddy really is available. That's actually like a.
Teddy he's on the Bucks.
He's on the Bucks. He's the backup quarterback for the Bucks.
He's on the Bucks. Sean King's available.
I love Sean King. You know I do. But
he would die on that motherfucker. Take a 3-step drop and just fucking explode. Fucking explode, Sheldon.
I'm gonna do an RPO read.
Fat, fucking fat. Fucking
RPO read and pass out, homie.
You couldn't get a fucking helmet. You couldn't get a helmet on that motherfucker's head.
Devon Dudley head.
I could get a helmet on still at least.
Yeah, he got a round head. Respect.
Hey, how will he look, JB? How will he look if he's taking a snap?
Don't real quick, JB. How you do to take the snap and shit, please.
What?
Show us how he would look if he took the snapping right now. Right now.
Take 40. Yeah. I'm blow up. Hey, funny thing is, homie, AJ, they hit AJ.
Huh?
Yeah.
AJ still got it?
Well, yeah, he was just playing in the fucking USFL.
Oh, you right. I forgot because AJ do a lot of shit. Like he fucking governor, like come on podcast, he football, he got kids, he do a lot of things.
They reached out to AJ after AR got hurt back in the camp or whatever.
What's up, AJ? Go save the season.
AJ, he said he's good.
Damn, AJ.
AJ said he's good. See, that's that Bama stuff. But when Notre Dame back out, it's a problem. But Bama people back out. See, it's stuff like that, man.
So are you saying that AJ is like scared of competition?
Nah, AJ doing some other shit.
I'm not Sheldon that though.
But he moved out. He moved on.
Nah, you don't ever move on.
So then bring Tom Brady back then. Can Tom Brady be an announcer, a owner of the Raiders, and play for the Colts?
Brady do whatever you want to do, I guess.
He owned the Raiders, call the game, and then go out and play for the Colts.
We would never bring him in respectfully to the Colts, no matter what. He would never play for the Colts.
Shit. That motherfucker called me right now. His agent reached out right now. The motherfucking Colts will have that motherfucker there right now. He'd be in a camp right now starting this weekend.
It's certain things that just didn't happen. It's like Larry Bird would never play for the Lakers. It's just certain things that just like you understand that rivalry was my entire childhood. We would never bring we'd never bring Brady to Indy, respectfully.
Hey, Sheldon, real quick before you get out of here, AJ want to ask a particular question though.
Mm-hmm.
How does Notre Dame, how are they so different than everyone else and plays by different rules? And he's not taking a shot at Notre Dame. He's saying that the whole college football landscape is so fucked up that there's no set rules for everyone. Everyone has a different set of rules. SEC has different rules, as you all know. In Notre Dame, independent, they have different rules. They signed a contract for next year that if they're in the top 12, they're automatically in the playoffs, Smitty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how is that? How the fuck is that allowed?
Sure, look at Sure.
Hey, like, how is that allowed? But you won't join a conference, but you get this special preferential treatment? Like, dog.
It's damn near hard though. Like,
if you I'm just saying, but why? What makes y'all different? And that's why y'all got left out.
Yeah, but now it's the
make a statement. Make a statement.
Left us out this year, but next year we forcing y'all hands. So like,
next year be shitty. Next year be shitty though. Next year be shitty though, because they don't think you'll make playoffs. The team's gonna leave because they don't think you'll make playoffs.
I don't know. We go just start scheduling easy people, and then we go see how good we are in the playoffs.
So schedule don't matter.
Not no more. Obviously, like,
but it's supposed to straight schedule matter though. Remember, that's why Ohio State played Texas game 1. See, Texas
that's why I know them should have got in because they fucking played A&M and the U.
Yeah.
So
that's two hard opponents, and they didn't get in.
I don't get it. Yeah.
So if Notre Dame would have played fucking Illinois State week 1 and then played Montana State and they were undefeated, they'd be in. So it's like,
hey, Sheldon, before you leave, Sheldon, I got to ask you something. I want to get your take.
I'm rushing Sheldon off. He just got on.
Yeah.
Oh, if you don't have to leave. I thought he was left at 8:30. Let me show you something. Last night, Justin Herbert, we'll have to pause it so we don't get hit. Justin Herbert was trying to get around the field after the game, and a reporter kept grabbing at him and trying to get this report in, and people on Twitter are mad about it all. Have you seen, like, this whole thing?
I didn't even see that.
Like, I'm not trying to fuck with you right now. Hold on. He's like, hold on. I'm trying to talk to people. He does not want to talk to her. So it goes on, then he walks away again. She kind of grabs him by the arm. I want to know, like,
she doing her job.
I know. Well, if a man did that job and grabbed a woman at a WNBA game, he'd be arrested. So anyway, but we don't want to have that conversation. So anyway, funny that works, isn't it? So Smitty,
well, we never seen it, so you just making, you just saying stuff, so we have no idea.
It's truth. That's why it's the truth. So where are you at with this girl running around trying to get an interview, which I get she's trying to do her gig, but like, when do you have enough of this? Like, as a player, when do you, especially after a game, win or lose?
Well, technically it's in our contract that we got to do media.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't really have a choice to ever be over it. So
now that's at the podium though, isn't it?
No,
it's regardless.
Post game, all this you have to do it. So I'm saying she's doing her actual, like, Herbert knew that they won the game. This was about to happen.
Yeah. So it's either he's gonna do it today.
No, but he doesn't have to do it at the drop of a dime. He can go walk around and do it still. Doesn't mean he has to do it when you say.
He do got to do it. This is TV. Like, she can't wait 15 minutes to fucking show over. Like, she got to do it now. Like,
no, I didn't say 15 minutes, but he's gonna at least shake hands, homie. We've seen it plenty of times where motherfuckers were talking to people while the interviewer's there, homie. Stop. I mean, fucking Mark Sanchez, Liner, No. Liner and them be doing this shit behind fucking what's his name live on goddamn NFL Network or Fox. Come on now. Say don't make it high and mighty now that this motherfucker got to answer you right away.
I'm saying this is like regular shit. I don't know if he's like frustrated or not. All I'm saying is this isn't a situation where I'm telling you, as a guy who worked in the business, she's not in the wrong, is what I'm saying. I'm saying she's doing her job. So I'm just educating you, Jason. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, he did not want to be there.
Yeah, I guess she's not in the wrong, but he's also not in the wrong. Like, you can go say, like, hey, we could do this. Yeah. Just let me say bye to X, Y, Z, or maybe he looks like he's looking for somebody.
Yeah.
And then like he's trying to find them, and like it's like he has to tell somebody something.
Yeah, she bothering the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Like, leave me alone a little bit.
Yeah. It looks like he's trying to get it over with, make it quick. Right. Yeah.
Little what, JB? One thing I learned, Sheldon, is that like working with JB is a few things. Number one,
why did you catch that? Go ahead.
A lot of relationships that I might have had going into this show are no longer there. Number one. Number two, I have to like get a list from JB of everybody he has beef with internally. And when I say internally, I'm saying that like I thought he has beef with people that don't know he got beef with them. So I need to know who he don't like, because I'm outside. I move around. JB in the house all day. I move around. I go to Miami. I was in Atlanta. So I'm outside moving around. So I need to know who he don't like.
Yeah.
So I just know what I'm potentially facing or what I need to do when I'm in certain environments. That's two things I learned with JB. Just throwing it out there to you. Go ahead, Jason.
Sheldon, I want to show you this video that I did for my merch and show. Does anything stick out to you that you think I can change, knowing that you're in the marketing space and you understand how this thing works and you do merch and stuff like that? Take a look at my promo video and tell me anything you would take out or leave in. Go ahead.
JB, is this it? Is this it? This the marketing video? This all we got? Got no music, no sound, no nothing?
There is music, but we can't play it because we'll get copyrighted.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a cool fire video. But anything particular, like cutting board or sandwich.
What's going on right here, though?
Huh?
Yeah. Is she making a sandwich or like what's going on in that video?
She is making me a sandwich.
Okay.
I don't know. Shout out to Buckner. kicker for the Chiefs. Listen, I don't know. I'm just trying to get like your take because you do this. Mm-hmm. So like you may get into this space the larger scale later in life. Like what would you take out or leave in?
So me personally, I would be in the video or in the snippets and also have on the brand. And then slap is like something has to resonate. Like what are we slapping? Is it just like a phrase, anything like that? And then
my brand is trademark is slap dick. So then I took a slap part of slap dick. I took a slap with the LA logo, and I made slap into its own thing, like Slap Nation, slap a lot of different things.
I like where Sheldon's head is at though. Like if you got the word slap and you're using these particular people to market, is there some sort of I don't know?
Well, where I'm from Compton, so I'm from the hood. So back in the day in the hood, when we had a bomb sandwich, we would say it's slapping.
So maybe she's taking a bite and showing that it's slapping.
Yeah, Mr. Slapping.
Something like that. Yeah. So you got to.
They say smacking out there in the Midwest. What do you call it? Smacking or fire or bomb?
Fire.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So like slap. Like this is the sandwich. The sandwich slap meaning kind like Mina slap. It's like like Mina can say slap.
In the video, Jay says a lot. There's a lot that can happen in that video.
No. Her name's Mina, the girl in the video. Not. Oh no. I'm not talking about that Mina. But anyway, what?
So it's some other things that you can do to really bring this home and make it resonate. And then like when they say, "Oh, that's JB brand. Oh, I support JB." So now you get supporters that way, and then you got people who love the brand. And then you also
can I reach out to like Wonder Bread or any like sandwich meat companies maybe? Because we got white people shit sponsored by Wonder Bread. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Can I reach out to anybody for the sandwich part of this?
I personally wouldn't, because then they go want some of your. They go think that it's their brand. You know, it's like okay, we made this. JB didn't do this. You know, it's not a JB thing.
We're all about ownership. I got a question for you, JB, with the design of this. I'm noticing that there's a JB right kind of in the front part of the
hoodie.
Are those not the hoodie? The
hoodie's hard to see. The hoodie part you see it's because that's a black hoodie, and I got that charcoal gray JB on there, so it's kind of hard to see.
I'm a big crop. I think crop hoodies look very good on women, so I love the crop hoodie. I think it's perfect. I'm curious with the bottom. What all went into your design strategy of putting the JB right there in that front area?
Mm-hmm.
On the hoodie?
No, on the lower tier portion. Are those boy shorts? I can't really tell.
I'm confused. Where you're talking about?
I believe those are panties, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, no, those aren't panties. Those are just like whatever girls wear. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see it.
Well, there's a JB right here, clear as day, right here.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the logo. That's my logo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So it's on there. It's like right above like the monkey line. So like it's right. It's like right on the.
What?
Oh,
Hey, JB. Hey.
Wait, what happened, Ollie?
In a minute, Ollie.
What happened, Ollie?
I ain't heard that term in a minute. Golly.
I'm confused on what you guys are talking about. So I just wanted to get clarification. I designed the JB. I didn't know that it was right there. So
okay.
It was by design, but I didn't know. I'm a thought like that.
All right. I respect that. So yeah, JB, those are my 2 cents. That's
So leave the sandwich in.
Yeah, but have an action with the sandwich.
Got it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I know you got an eye for that shit, so appreciate it.
You jump in, you bite the sandwich. I love eating. And then
or not.
This the crunch, like the crunch slapping.
Yeah. Slap.
Yeah.
What about the back right here, Smitty? What about that, JB? Like you didn't mention that.
Yeah, it's interesting too. I didn't even see this one. I'm just the location of both JBs are just very intriguing to me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
but I do think at this part of the video there could be a slap portion to it. I don't know to what extent, but this particular part of the video.
Let's see. Let's go back here. I'm getting a couple of DMs and I got a few messages from a few females right here, particularly this one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So what's that shirt say, Sheldon? That hoodie?
Save girls.
Sports.
Oh, save girls. Why is it not women's sports?
Because it's our girls are in a situation right now at the high school and youth level, like we're getting boys to enter our youth and girls spaces. So, but they're mad at me. These females, we call them AEs on the show. They're mad at me because I'm marketing Save Girl Sports, but using them in thong.
Oh, okay.
And I said, well, pussy sells. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to tell her. So, like, she kind of telling me right now, I said, cat sells. Regardless of the you know, what it's about, it sells. And I need to push Save Girl Sports. And two things undefeated, pussy and new pussy. So at the end of the day, Pussycat is my motto for that. But anyway.
Well, Montana State running back Julius Davis got into a fight with Montana State head coach Britt Vigen and DB Takari Carr after MSU took out Yale in the second round of FCS championship. You see the video right here, Sheldon, the reaction. They're saying that this is like one of their star players. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but that's the head coach right there that he's kind of going at it with. Head coach trying to, you know, contain him. Player kind of squares up with him. Slaps his arm off him a couple of times. Just kind of wanted both of your reactions to this. We know players and coaches sometimes, you know, have disagreements, but some people are saying that he felt like he went a little too far with this one.
Yeah, these young bulls they entitled. I don't know what the situation was.
Young?
Yeah, he's young, right?
That motherfucker look like he slings dope from 8 to 12. Then the motherfucker look like he has to watch the kids from 1 to 4 and then goes to practice and then goes home and works a fucking 9 to 5 again, a night shift at the mechanic shop.
So he's not on scholarship. You saying he has to pay for his schooling?
I'm saying the motherfucker is as old as the staff. And it's funny transition, because I don't know if Bailey has it. I saw it ready earlier. But there's a high-profile basketball coach that has kind of came out and said something to this particular topic. And have you heard the great Coach Calipari? Coach Cal, have you heard his latest rant?
Play it.
You haven't heard his rant?
No, play it.
I mean, there are a lot of older gentlemen with beards playing basketball in college right now. There are. So you know, the one that's crazy is the guy comes in and he's waving to his kids up in the seats. And you're like, wait a minute, the guy got 2 kids. He's still playing college basketball. Crazy thing, he's using NIL for his first wife's alimony. And now he's still playing college basketball.
His first wife, his first wife.
I can't even make this shit up.
And they got married and divorced.
I didn't make the segue. I'm just telling you, homie. This shit is a mockery, homie. This shit is a joke. It's a fucking joke, Sheldon. We had a clip that ESPN everybody stole about a 45-year-old kid that played for me 20 years ago and is now playing again with his son at Compton Community College. And now you got Calipari coming out talking about fucking alimony, and we just had a grown-ass 30-year-old running back tell the head coach, get the fuck off me, motherfucker, make me a sandwich. What are we doing, homie?
Hey, if that sandwich slapping, I'll do it too.
Like, this is a mockery, homie. And we got, and I'm so fucking tired of fucking this. City, this whole fucking, what's his name? Pavia. Get the fuck out of college football. Go make me a sandwich, Pavia, and your mama. I'm so fucking tired of you Pavias out there. And then the motherfucker wants to fight and get another year. Make me a sandwich, motherfucker. Fucking land grabber. I'm so fucking tired of these motherfuckers, man.
Stop saying that phrase, bro. For real. Stop saying that phrase.
My bad, Sheldon. My bad, Sheldon. I know you play for the Commanders. They used to be the Redskins. What?
Stop.
What?
You gotta go get to year 10. Stop.
He's already got pension. So here, this is the thing, man. I'm trying to figure out.
Stop counting his pockets, homie. Look, he already got a pension. like you good, Shell. Like fuck it, like say whatever. Then he got a pitching. He already got a pitching. It's crazy. I'm gonna play 3 years, 3 games and 3 plays. He good, homie. He played 3 games this year.
In all seriousness, how's Zach Ertz, man? Talk to him.
Yeah, he in good spirits. I know it's
that's fucked up, man. Was it malicious? Did you guys put a hit on the guy that hit him? Is it malicious or was it normal?
No hit on a young man. I actually played with him. Really good dude, young individual. He probably just trying to make a play.
Bad timing. Yeah, I don't see it was malicious either. I'm just looking at it like that's the rules we've created. I think makes it look bad.
You can't go high.
You show that video again, Smith. Show that clip right there, Bailey, again. I did not know that your guys' trainer show that was Steve Kim. I did not know you guys had Steve Kim on staff. Did you guys know that? What?
This show was insane. This show that we own every day is crazy. Ain't no other show doing this type of stuff that we do. We talk about our own people. We roasted Shaun King. We said Shaun King would die if he did that.
What happened? I don't know what you had. What happened?
We called that person, right? That we just show him again. We showed that person. We called that person Steve Kim.
Then he said show it again, though.
We called him. We said this is Steve. It does look like him, though. That's the problem.
That's a young version, homie. Huh?
It look like a younger version. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, Yamamoto looking at that. Hey, Smitty, let me dive in. Oh, fucking old Tom, you looking at? Let me dive into.
You got one last question. Sheldon gotta go.
All right.
You trying to get him fired on his day off?
You was agent? How is Ertz? So Ertz, is he coming back?
You was agent?
I think so.
You think he'll play? So he's not cooked. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna come back next year.
Yeah, because I think he's chasing greatness right now. Like I think he just passed 5th overall, catches for tight end history and stuff like that. So yeah, if I'm him, I'm not done.
I would say stay at home. I would say stay at home personally. If I was his mentor, like I'd tell him.
That's because you soft, JB. And
well, he had a major knee injury last year.
He bounced back and balled out. That's the point.
I get it, but now his other knee. Like, come on, man, that's bad. You want to live a healthy life too, homie. I've seen a lot of buddies of mine 30 years ago. But Sheldon, 30 years after the league, homie, that's why these cats created fucking load management. They want to live a life and talk to their kids and not fucking. I mean, we got fucking vegetables, homie, out here. Have you not watched boxing and Sugar Ray Leonard, homie? But anyway, Sheldon, shout out to you guys. Stay safe, man. Hopefully, Jaden Daniels coming back, or is he cooked for the year?
I don't know if I can answer that one for you.
Oh yeah, you can't answer that. My bad. Hopefully he's healthy. And shout out to his mom and everybody.
Act like hell no, JB act like he didn't know. You couldn't answer it. He said, "Oh, my fault." he tried sneaking in there to see Sheldon, and you was catch you slipping. And like,
No. Because there was rumors that I heard that he could have came back in the game. So I think Jaden.
Oh, my fault. He may answer that.
No. I meant by like Jaden could have came back. That's all.
Man, appreciate you, Sheldon, man.
Anyway, Sheldon, I love Sheldon. Only reason I brought it up because I love the black quarterback, contrary to belief, and I've only coached like 21 of them in college, and everyone thinks I hate the black quarterback. So I was like, shout out to Jaden. So that's all. That's all.
We got a clip real quick as you exit out though of Shaun King actually talking about that, about how you feel towards black quarterbacks. I believe so. Play it, baby.
That's interesting. Was I there? Was I present?
I'm trying to think. Is there one black quarterback he like? He don't like that.
Name him. He don't like CJ Stroud. He don't
RG3. He don't like RG3.
Yeah, he's a low key hater of the black man. He don't want to.
He don't like you.
Yeah.
You might be on to something, Shaun. I can't think of one black quarterback that he like.
Dog. He's a closet racist.
Well, I saw that. I only saw his outfit he on today. I think the racism is starting to actually come out. He's starting to come out the closet now. He had the vest on, the button up, like he's
trying to portray an image today. That's what it is. Yeah, he's trying to portray an image. He don't like Justin Fields. Think about it.
He don't like no black quarterback.
If you in the chat and you can remember one black quarterback that JB like, please let us know. He don't even call Caleb by his first name.
Right. But he loves Indiana Jones, despite the history.
Loves Sam
Darnold, despite the history.
It's a trend, right?
He gives them a pass.
Yeah, it's a trend.
He fucking loves Riley Leonard. He told me that the coach gonna make the playoffs with Riley Leonard.
Hey Bailey, we need to post this as exposed, and then put it on Twitter. JB exposed.
Question mark.
He hates the black quarterback.
Damn. Well,
that's kind of unfair. I wasn't there to defend myself, Sheldon. So I guess, but I've like said like Warren Moon's one of my favorite of all time. I've said it before, like for a long time. And then I hate, like, I don't hate nothing, but like I'm super critical of like whites such as like Baker Mayfield, JJ McCarthy, Derek Carr, Carson Wentz. Shout out to Carson Wentz. And I just keep going on and on about like shitty white quarterbacks. I talk about them all, fair or unfair. Like I just say the truth. And sometimes it happens to be black quarterback. I'd be white quarterback. Right now, quarterbacks in general are shitty. I hate Brock Purdy. I don't like to say hate, but he's like fucking horrific. And but no one ever brings the whites I talk about up. I don't know why that is. But listen, I said I like CJ. I love Jaden Daniels. I've said that many times, and it's on record. But I guess narratives, man.
I actually gave them two.
It's called race baiting where I'm from, Sheldon. It's called race baiting. And so Smitty and Shaun took a shot of opportunity while I was in court battling for some things. And then they took a shot at me while I'm in court dressed like the white man hunter that I was racist. That I had a look about myself.
Like Jalen CJ, but
I was a racist here. I was a racist here, Sheldon.
He's never done this in his entire life. I know Jim for 4 years. He goes to court. He puts this on. Come on,
hey, you look like Walter White off of Breaking Bad right here.
I never seen that, so I gotta.
He looks like.
I gotta go look at that.
Right. I knew it was somebody.
Hey, AJ said he wants to defend the whites. He said, Smitty, you got on WPS clothes and Levi's tomorrow. He needs to come on with the Wranglers outfit as well. So you born shit.
It's a comfortable long sleeve sweater.
That's white people shit, though. That's white people shit. You can't wear our shit.
I mean, black people, we make anything look like good.
See?
Talking about homie.
Anyway, Sheldon, I know you got to go. Appreciate you, man. Much love. Hope you guys get a dub before the season ends. Been a while. I know it's tough. Keep grinding.
Hey, I appreciate y'all, JB, man. I'll be back on next week. Look forward to it.
Before the season ends? All right.
What's wrong with that? Anyway. All right, Sheldon. What's up? Peace.
He must be taking shots, homie.
Hey,
this show crazy,
man. We got a video of before we do my top 5, bottom 5 list in the show today. We have a video of Phillip Rivers coming out of I guess hiding or his hibernation, as you would say. That motherfucker's old, homie. God damn. That's real too.
And he walked out like, damn, what day is it?
His hair's falling off and shit, homie.
He came out that hole like, what day is it?
Like, where the fuck are my 11 kids at? Where are my kids at?
Where's my wife? What the? Why did nobody wake me up? What the fuck? What year is it?
Wait, is he LDS too? I think he is, right? Because I know it's Weddle's boy. I'm not sure.
I don't know anybody's religious beliefs. All I know is that I believe in God, and there is one God. He's the Alpha and the Omega of my life, the beginning and the end. And that's who I believe in, and that's what I believe in. So,
shout out, man. We got a top 5, bottom 5 list brought to you by Hooty Whoop. Smitty,
we gotta figure that out though, for real.
Yeah, no shit. This was past weekend, Smitty. I didn't get to do it yesterday. Didn't get to do it yesterday with all the internet shit and all that things. But I gotta go Indiana. Shout out to the state of Indiana for beating Ohio State. To me, they belong, Smitty. They have arrived. They belong. They're clearly, in my opinion, the best team right now, playing at least in college football. And shout out to them. Georgia, another had to get that win. And listen, DeBoer 2-0 versus Kirby, Smitty. That was a bigger win than people think. I think that's my opinion. And I think Georgia has to be in there. Josh Allen, for what he did in the snow to bring them back against Cincinnati after they were down big. I thought Cincinnati was going to get a win and then go into Baltimore and get another win and be in the middle of the playoff hunt again. Burrow is playing well, and then Josh Allen after those 2 picks, unbelievably, Burrow threw on some crazy mishaps. Josh Allen goes nuts, has a 57-yard run, breaks the back. And then the Texans, their defense shutting down the Chiefs' queendom and making Mahomes look like he would if he was a Chicago Bear. And then Texas Tech. Shout out to them, man, for getting it done and beating and winning the Big 12 championship. That's basically they're a champion at the end of the day. Bottom 5, Smitty, the college football committee, NCAA and the committee. I think you're number 1. You fucked this up, and you fucked it up bad. Notre Dame, you're on my list too, because you will not get in a conference, yet you want to create your own schedule, yet you want to have contracts specific to you to get into the playoff, yet you don't want to get into a conference. Fucking cry me a river. Fucking get in or get shit or get out the pot, dog. Fucking figure it out, Notre Dame. You're on the bottom 5 today. Commanders, Sheldon Days Commanders. Just can't get a win. They're just a struggling football team right now. Jaden got hurt again. Ertz got hurt. A snowball effect happens, Smitty. You know, when it rains, it pours. Commanders is struggling. Kevin Stefanski for pulling the quarterback, Saduki Sanders, off the football field when it mattered most after he got you down there, regardless of what everyone else wants to say and how I'm not high on Sanders. But to take him out of the football game is a fucking joke. That's a mockery to me. So Stefanski, like just to have that name to me, it's like, and then the Raiders, Smitty. God bless the Raiders fall off from grace from the Raiders, the black and silver. We got the number 1, the homie comes on, lives up the street, number 1 mascot for the Raiders. Just can't. It's unbelievable.
Damn, Pete.
And Julius Davis. The shitbird 32-year-old at Montana State that you just saw push the coach. You're a fucking shitbird. Go get a job and make me a fucking sandwich. That's my top 5 and bottom 5, Smitty. Any corrections or anything you would like to see differently from the white man? Go.
I would nah, it's perfect.
Really?
I was thinking about like would I add my Colts on the bottom 5 because they're struggling right now. But
they got some mishaps.
I don't think you could put them above like Julius or the Raiders. So this is perfect. It's pretty good.
Pretty good. So that means damn near you would change something, but you didn't think of it well enough so damn near you can't change it.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Also, too, I'm assuming we're just doing football right now because I know we're not really tapping into NBA. But
yeah, we need to start.
If we were though, I would have put OKC on your top 5 because they're fucking 24-1.
Damn.
25-1, and their star players been sitting out the fourth quarter every fucking game, and they have the fucking who pick they got fucking the Clippers first round pick next year, so they're gonna keep getting better. And I also would consider putting the Lakers big 3 on there too because LeBron, Luka, and fucking Austin Reeves fucking hooping. The Lakers are rolling right now, and Austin Reeves, the white boys, is going crazy. So just to throw a little NBA.
Is he like a top 5 player in the NBA or something right now? They're like, wow. Every time I get to see his stat line, he's got 40.
Yeah, well, Luka's up for like leading the MVP race, and then Austin Reeves just like top 5, top 6 player. So, and LeBron just got back. He just dropped fucking 27, 10, and 7. So like, I don't know, homie. Like,
did the Lakers beat Philly?
Yes. LeBron.
But they got woodshedded by the Celtics, didn't they?
LeBron scored like 9 straight to end the game. Made like 3
didn't they get woodshedded by the Celtics?
No.
Lakers.
Shit, I don't know. I ain't see that one.
Like 2 nights ago, before the Philly game, they got woodshedded.
Well, they beat Philly though. I think they're 17-6 right now. I think so they're balling out right now too.
So they're 5 games behind OKC.
Yeah. I think they're a 3 seed, 2 seed, 3 seed.
Let me ask you real talk real quick. I know we're at overtime right now. You guys pound that like, man, and get us a 2,000 likes. Real quick, Smitty. That's what I expect now, 2,000 likes. Because
we ain't even got 1,000, but I hear you.
I mean, we've been getting 1.5 every day, though. We should have 2,000, though. Let me ask you something.
Ooh, my shoulders.
I need you to keep it real, like right-leaning real.
No politics shit.
Have you really watched an NBA game, sat down, because I used to remember my days. I've watched NBA. I wanted to see NBA. I wanted to watch an NBA game. I used to love watching NBA, the Knicks and fucking the Hornets and the fucking, I mean, just real football, real basketball. It's fucking impossible to watch. I haven't watched one game yet, and I'm just watching highlights, and I'm like, that's why. It's bad on me. It's the worst I've ever seen, but I told you, American sports are dying. They're dead. They're dead. I was right 3 years ago again. I was right again. No one wants to talk about it. American sports are dead. And it's a shame and a travesty that we don't watch NBA like we used to. It's bad. It's a bad product, though. Motherfucker run around, shoot three. Like it's so bad of a product, dog. It's unbelievable. But I just want to ask you, to be honest.
Us not watching it though doesn't mean that it's bad.
But we would still watch it at this time towards the NFL end. Like NFL's ending, we're getting ready for like Saturday wild card game
time right now. That's why it is till Christmas.
Yeah, but we still would watch NBA games at night on a Tuesday or a Wednesday where there's no football, homie. Like, I'm like, damn, nothing's on tonight. And it's full NBA games on. And I'm just like, it's bad.
It's just different. Like, you know, I'm a grown ass man now. Like, when I was a kid, I'm watching everything, right?
So like social media consume that, you're saying?
Yeah, social media consumes that. I rather just real quick see the highlights, see the stats. Like, okay, bet. And I kind of know what happened just best find that. Then I can go back to doing my work. You know what I'm saying? I do this show. I watch football all the time because I got to watch that for the show. We're mainly a football show. And then I go to work and on my laptop. And after I watch football all day, am I going to lie? For 2 days straight, 3 days straight, I kind of be like needing a break from sports for like a little bit. So then now I'm watching crime shows. I'm watching Landman. I'm watching fucking shit like that to get away from sports for a minute. So I don't
caught up on Landman? You caught up?
No. I did finish watching The Beast in Me on Netflix. Pretty good series.
Never watched that.
It just came out. I mean, I think you'll like it though.
I don't watch pedo shit. I kind of cut Netflix out of my deal. I don't have
oh, I forgot you can't. I'm sorry. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, not only that, just because they're pedo rings. But here's the other thing, Smitty. I look at it, I'm like, remember we had that age discussion thing? Like, at what point?
Be careful saying that stuff, so we're trying to get this. Yeah.
Remember I told you at a certain age, I have to stand on principle now.
Yeah.
Like at certain times, like when you do certain things, there's like a conglomerate. Back in the day, I would be like, I don't care if R. Kelly pissed on the bitch. I still listen to, Steppin'. The problem is, like now I have to have some principalities. Principalities are involved. The principality. Now that I know what you were condoning and pushing amongst the little babies, I can't do it. I can't watch no more.
And I respect that. I will say this: if that's your position, turn your TV off.
Well, I watch other things. I still like Tulsa King, Landman. I watch those on other networks.
I'm saying a lot of these networks they do bullshit.
Yeah,
behind the scenes. I grew up watching Nickelodeon. They're fucked.
Oh, they are?
What? You didn't watch that Nickelodeon documentary that came out last year?
No.
Oh shit!
I never watched Nickelodeon. I didn't know anything about Nickelodeon. We didn't have Nickelodeon when I was a little kid.
They directors and shit was fucking around with these fucking child stars.
Who?
The directors and producers were fucking around with these child stars. Yeah,
that's Holly Weirdos, man. Holly Weirdos
documentary. I think it came out. Chat. When did that come out? Yeah, Dan Schneider. When was that? Quiet. Thank you. Quiet. Called Quiet on Set. You got some free time watching.
Damn. See, I can't watch it like that because I want to go try to find all of them.
Well, they out here. Nickelodeon is in your city, in LA. A lot of the weird shit happening in LA.
My city. That's
LA not your city?
That's where you live now.
Is LA not your city though?
Not now.
I didn't know. Were you not born and raised? Is it not your city? Like me, like I represent Naptown, good and bad. So the Mark Sanchez, I gotta own that. You gotta own it. You gotta own the pedo shit and the foul shit that going out here. That's you.
I don't have to
own it. Shit. That's all you. That's you.
I don't have to own it. I don't have to own it, but yeah, I get it.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I appreciate y'all, man. You guys can wrap the show. I'm gonna go ahead. I don't get paid for overtime. I'm gonna do my thing.
You do that.
I appreciate the chat, man. Rio, Jared M, Fly
Rio,
Rod,
Bears are shitty.
Rio 519.
Bears are shitty.
Out.
Hey, Smitty, Gibby exposed you on Reddit begging for money. Who the fuck begged for money? Show me. I got the same DMs. Dumb fuck. Can you just say your name's Gibby? Tad Ginn Sr.? Fucking idiot. God, some of you retarded fucks. Hey, man, we'll be back tomorrow. Talk That Talk Tuesday is done and over. We'll be back for Work Boot Wednesday. Shout out to Levi's and the White Man's Gear. And we'll see you tomorrow. Huh?
You still talking on me? The show been over.
Well, Gibby exposed you on Reddit, they said.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So we'll see you tomorrow, man, on The Realest Show. Peace.